good shot right here.
All right, Shalom.
Shalom.
We want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh.
By Hashem, Yahushua, by Hashem, Hakodash.
Double honor to our elders and apostles of Great Millstone that taught us the truth. Peace and other salutations to the hopeful Akim, teaching and preaching his truth for all righteousness and sincerity. With the Israelites, the Hebrew Israelites, that have prophesied the downfall of Babylon the Great, which is America. And as always, when the Spirit and fire Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, which those are the two names of the Heavenly Father and His beloved Son, who puts the vibration of prophecy, all right, which prophecy means to say before. And within the Bible, it speaks about these events that will be taking place in the latter days, all right, which is the time period that we're in now. And the current nation that's in a position of power, biblically, they're known as the Edomites, the so-called white man. All right, and as he is trying to fulfill his enterprise with causing all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive that technology, there's going to be a lot of different psyops. There's going to be a lot of confusion and chaos going on in the world. All right, and that's how the devil operates. All right, got to be a lot of deception, a lot of psychological operations, a bunch of confusion going on. All right, right now, you should have been hearing a lot about the deportations, the ICE. There was another shooting in Minneapolis. No, was it Minnesota or Minneapolis?
Minneapolis. Yeah.
Minneapolis.
It's Minnesota, but that's in Minneapolis.
ICE shot an Edomite man this time. A couple of weeks ago, it was an Edomite woman, and now it's an Edomite man. And the prophecies speak about civil unrest. All right, neighbor against neighbor. Okay, and hey, as we get closer and closer to the end, we're going to see more of these prophecies fulfilled. You got agents and spies and infiltrators.
This is the year of apostasy, agents and sellouts, and Mark the Beast.
Apostle Tahar named through the Spirit name this year, the year of apostasy, agents, and sellouts, and not just agents within the truth. Oh, he also added Jacob's trouble too. But not just agents within his truth. You got agents being set up with Esau to rouse, the tribes up. You had that Black Panther dude that we were speaking about in the car. Yeah. He came, all of a sudden he's got a lot of cameras in his face, saying that he's trying to stand up for civil rights, basically. Yeah. Which if you can't see that this guy is clearly an actor, is set up and sold out, then you're going to most definitely be sheep to the slaughter going into these days. So we're going to go ahead and go into the prophecies, and Lord willing, we'll be edified. We'll see how the Spirit lead this thing.
2 Corinthians 2:11. Let's say you should get an advantage of it, but we are not ignorant of his devices.
Now, according to 2 Thessalonians, the 2nd chapter, it speaks about a people that's coming after the working of Satan. All right? You have the spiritual demon Satan, and then you have a nation of people that do his bidding in earth. All right? And they're known as the wicked. All right? Malachi, the 1st chapter, links the wicked to Esau, Edom. So you have the spiritual demon Satan primarily working on these Edomites to deceive, to do particular things. Right? So
2 Corinthians 2:11. Let Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices.
And we're not ignorant because we got the Spirit. Right? The Spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua gives us discernment and understanding of the times. So Esau can't pull a fast one on us. Right? And seeing that dude, that agent provocateur, coming in the name of the Black Panthers, all right, that dude is set up by Esau. Esau wants the tribes to rouse up. All right? He wants the tribes to react so that he can push more laws, more legislation, and more draconian policies so he can further oppress the people and set up his agenda. Okay?
Revelation 12:12. Therefore rejoice, you heavens, and ye that dwell in them. It says, woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea. For the devil has come down to you having great wrath, because he knows that he had but a short time. Yeah, so that's what Esau is doing, through ICE agents. Trump even came out and said that most of the ICE agents are Hispanic. Yeah, he said out of his own mouth. But we know it's a lot of white supremacists amongst them. So this prophecy is definitely being fulfilled as of right now, right before we speak. You know, the difference between Jake and the world, 2/3 of Israel, and the elect that's in the faith. The Lord said that He's going to set up a standard as their
Because Esau is rolling on the tribes right now. He's starting with the Northern Kingdom, the Hispanic tribes, Native Americans, Seminole Indians, Peruvians, right? Mexicans.
Yeah.
Right? Starting off with them, but when you go into Israelite history, the Northern Kingdom gets rolled on, and then the Southern Kingdom follows shortly after.
There's an order.
Yeah. Even with Joseph, he got caught up first.
Yep. Exactly.
It's Isaiah 9:19. So shall I fear the name of Yahweh from the west, and His glory from the rising of the sun. When the enemy shall come in like a flood, the spirit of Yahweh Bashim shall lift up a standard against him.
And the flood is talking about Esau's military. The flood of ungodly men. And we seeing that they're ungodly. There was another report that came out that they had detained a 5-year-old child from a school.
Oh, I think I seen that video. Yeah, I seen that.
They detained a 5-year-old from a school. All right.
This is Psalms 124, verses 1. It says, verse 2, it says, if it had not been the Lord who was on our side, when men rose up against us, then they had swallowed us up quick.
All this other stuff is...
It says, then they had swallowed us up quick when their wrath was kindled against us. Yeah, so it says swallow us up and devour us, because that's what we saw them do to the wicked of the tribe, the 2/3. But it said the Lord was on our side. It says, then the waters had overwhelmed us, the stream had overgone our soul. Then the proud waters had gone over our soul. Saying the flood of godly men. The troops, the Ice Age troops, them are the proud waters. Yeah. As of right now. You know?
Because they got immunity, they got $170 billion worth of funding. And I seen that they got some more funding, right, to run their operation.
Yeah.
So if they got immunity and they got all this money, we already know they got those, I forget what they call it, crowd neutralizing weapons or something along those lines. Crowd control weapons.
Oh yeah,
all type
definitely.
of sophisticated technology out there, man.
Yeah, microwave weapons.
And I see through the spirit that ICE is going to end up being used to turn against American citizens.
Yeah.
Right? ICE is going to play a major role with Isaiah 19, which we'll get it. 19 and 1 and 2 coming to pass.
Yeah, because now this division amongst is divisions being set against the Latino tribe.
Yeah.
Because if Trump said that most ICE agents are Hispanic, you know, especially out here, Issachar, they like to stand on that saying, we Mexicans stand together. Mm-hmm. But if there's a lot of Mexicans and Hispanics in the ICE agents, then y'all can't stand on them. There's division.
There's a lot of division. And when the Europeans going into history, when the Europeans came over here and conquering the Spaniards, should I say, when the Spaniards came over here conquering the Native Americans and certain tribes of the Northern Kingdom, you had sellouts, which is where you get the word Uncle Tom. All right, you had Uncle Tom's linking up with the Spaniards, pointing out places of interest. All right, so it's no different with these times. You're gonna have a bunch of sellout Northern Kingdoms thinking that they finna be rubbing elbows with Esau, fleet of wrath to come, and ultimately these Edomites is gonna turn on them too, man. All right.
Isaiah 10:5. O Assyrian, the rod of my anger, and the staff in their hand is my indignation.
Now, Isaiah, he prophesied the Assyrian captivity, he prophesied the Babylonian captivity. All right, and the Assyrian military, they was a mighty force to be reckoned with. They had a lot of power, man. Ultimately, the Most High set them up to come against the northern kingdom due to their idolatry and wickedness and evil. And as it says here, the rod that was in their hand, the Assyrians' hand, was the Lord indignation. So seeing these ICE agents, was we reference Esau and his military and his mighty men today to the Assyrians. They're the modern Assyrians, right? And the staff that's in their hand is the Lord's indignation. The Lord is putting the spirit on them to go throughout different communities to search and seek and find different northern kingdoms and grab them up and put them in concentration camps. All right, to lift up the sword and kill this one and kill that one. All right, and to you Jakes, if you think you finna get involved with forming a little band, a little militia, a cartel to come against these agents, that's not your fight, man.
Yep.
Esau is the sword of the Most High. Okay, and ultimately, our power is a spirit. Is repentance and converting and worshiping the true power and believing in the Son. And that's where our power come in from. Because if you think you finna come against this devil carnally, using his blessing, it's gonna be a quick work for Esau to put these.
You will be aptly found to be fighting against the Most High. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what you're gonna be doing.
That the Most High, the Most High set these people up.
Because the scriptures speak about Esau, he bears not the sword in vain.
Yeah, I got that right here. This is Romans 13, verse 1. Let every soul be subject unto the higher powers.
Now, this is not talking about when the MOTV being mandated to take.
Right.
This is talking about you abide by the laws of America.
Yeah.
You know, such as you got to stop at a green light, you got to pay a taxes, you got to have a driver license, operate a vehicle, you got to have a social security card, things like that. This is not talking about. This is not the scripture to justify you taking the MOTV.
It says, let every soul be subject unto the higher powers, for there is no power but of the Most High. The powers that be are ordained of the power.
Yeah, so the powers that's in rulership right now, they are really, which are the Edomites, they're ordained from Yahweh Shemar to be in power.
Because this kingdom was prophesied. Which, Apostle Paul, he's talking about the Roman Empire, but the empire we in is the second leg of the Roman Empire. The scriptures speak about this place, the deadly wound being healed, this place coming back into power. So what Apostle Paul is giving to the Israelites that were scattered in Rome applies to us today. It says, whosoever therefore resisted the power.
Yes, it says resistance meaning opposed. So if you do it, go up against Esau by way of some truth, down your own army against your own host. That's you.
That's our stuff. That's our stuff back there, baby. That's us.
Yeah. This is our stuff. Everything else.
Sorry about that.
That looks
That's
like
all right.
shopping and stuff.
Yeah, all that's garbage. All that's garbage.
This is
That's
all
the
trash.
trash right
This is
there.
trash.
This is not. These are shelvings.
And those are cable raceways, the high cables.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, what are they?
Cable
Cable.
raceways. Basically, if you have a building and like this and you have a bunch of cables running through, you can hide
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
All the good stuff gone.
Yeah, pretty much. All the coffee makers is gone.
They've been hitting it all morning.
This is a coffee maker, but the parts are missing.
Oh,
So,
So much stuff back there. And just seeing how this is going down, when there's no food out here, and this is a spot like this, and they got free food,
Man,
bro,
it's
it's
gonna be
crazy.
mayhem.
See
These
the,
people don't got manners.
you see how the spirit is on it?
Yeah.
It's very light.
It's high. Yeah.
Hey, how you guys doing?
All right.
We amongst the great gathering.
Yeah.
They ain't got an AC.
Yeah.
Man, they pulling up.
Man.
I bet you this coffee maker probably needs about 300. Anything Ninja,
Yeah, oh, that's good shit. Oh, we got a coffee maker in it. That's good shit. I'm gonna go home and look that shit right up and see what I need to get to finish.
Yeah. All right.
I mean, if you see back right there.
Okay. And it's like I'm trying to lock in the spirit with all this emotion going on. It was either this or we try to find the 30, 40 minutes.
We cool.
Nah,
We cool.
Bro.
This is the
You know what I'm saying?
this is just
Right.
a pit full of being. We had the same
we just
problems
said-
in all our spots.
Oh, you got it.
What is that thing?
I'm not sure, but
Oh,
I'll
that's a
figure it
desk.
out when I get home.
That's a
That-
desk where you can stand up and then you can. Whoop.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But just seeing how these guys.
Yeah. When you get the slim pickings, it's gonna be crazy. Right now it's an abundance of shit, but wait till we get the slim pickings.
Until it ain't
Take
enough.
off.
Yeah.
At the great gatherers.
That Edomite woman, she had a coffee machine missing parts and shit. All right, but let's lock in. Whosoever therefore resisteth the power, resisteth the ordinance of the Most High.
Yeah, so how do you resist these Edomites being in power? By forming up band of militias to go up against them. You know, we're not supposed to do that. We're supposed to. The Lord said, "Wait ye upon me, and not until I rise up to the point." Because the Lord's gonna be the one to defend us.
AC events and everything, bro. But you know what? You can go on the internet and sell
All of this
to
shit.
somebody that's looking
For this shit. Yeah.
It says, and they that resist shall receive to themselves damnation.
Damn, condemned, being destroyed. Because just like how it was in Acts the 4th chapter, the 5th chapter, Gamaliel had went through the history of the Israelite band of militias to go up against the Roman Empire, they all got destroyed.
Oh man, we may have to go into that.
Yeah, NFAC.
Yeah,
That
right?
dude, he got sentenced to 70 years. I said 50 years in prison.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was sentenced to
Grandmaster
70
Jay.
years.
Yeah. He ran for president, bro.
Yeah, he was on the.
He was literally on the ballot, bro.
Man.
He almost was the president.
And you gotta know somebody to know somebody to know somebody.
Yeah, you know that.
Yeah, so you jakes that think you finna, cause I see that, you know, ICE is gonna end up going to one of these neighborhoods like where we live at,
Yeah, yeah.
and it's gonna be on some community watch type of shit. You know, or we, you know, I'm holding down the apartment building or I'm holding down the block. Esau is gonna go right through you. You know, y'all gonna think it's a perfect time. The blacks and the Mexicans finally coming together. And Esau, he's just from helicopters and
Drone
airplanes
strikes and shit.
other technology that's far away. He's just gonna kill you.
Yeah.
And this is a warning to don't get involved. This is the people that's getting judged by ICE. That's the judgment written for them. Brother, you have to get Ezekiel 9. Both maids, little children, and women. You know, it's gonna be little children that get caught up in this, women and old people that get caught up in this. Oh well.
Yeah.
For the rulers are not a terror to good works. And a part of the good works, if you are in a situation where ICE come through your job, you know, you can be at work, you know, you can have a mistaken identity situation. The good works to do is what Matthew 5:25 says.
Agree with your
Okay.
adversaries quick.
The good works will be applying this truth, man.
This is Matthew 5:25. Agree with that adversary quickly while thou art in the way with him. That's at any time the adversary deliver thee into the judge, and the judge deliver thee to the officer, and thou be cast into prison. So that's what can happen if you know, if the ICE agent wants to pull you over, you know, you just give them what they need, then you go on about your day. You know, you don't try to resist them, you don't try to talk back against them. Oh, these are my rights. You know, nah, you just agree with them, you know. Give them the documents that they asked you of and go on about your day.
What's that one precept? It's in Ecclesiastes. Not walking in the godliness, but men that have power to kill.
Man, that power to kill, yeah. Walking out with me, yeah.
I know it's like 12, 13.
Because Esau will kill you.
They ain't get away with it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Sirach 9 and
9 and 13. I'm on chapter 13. All right, this is Sirach chapter 9, verse 13. Keep thee far from the man that have power to kill.
13. Yeah, so you're supposed to avoid these Edomites, man. But even if they are within your
Within your purview,
you
yeah.
still, consent what they need.
Yeah.
Because they've been, reports that came out how they actually stopped in citizens and not in
Yeah.
acts and ID.
Yeah.
You know?
Then you send me that Southern Kingdom
Oh,
jail.
yeah.
They're not about to run out chasing.
Yep. And this is not the time to, talk that big shit because they have power to kill. In other words, for them having power to kill is the word we've been hearing. Immunity.
Immunity, yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
They got immunity. They can go against your constitutional rights.
Yep.
Your civil liberties. You can't forget. There was a memorandum that came out. I did a video on it, the Spirit, where these ICE agents can go into your house without
they could just walk in your house.
Without warrant, yeah.
Yeah, they can walk.
And they can violate your Fourth Amendment rights.
Yep. Yeah.
All right. And then there was a mayor that came out and said something along the lines of, if man, I wish I would have screenshot it because I don't want to get his words mixed. He basically said that basically was on, if they come to your house, you can pop it.
Yeah, I heard that one too, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Obama said that the Constitution is a piece of paper. Meaning it's useless, basically.
Yeah.
It's useless when it comes down to understanding that ICE agents to, monitor your neighborhoods.
Well, he was the one signing them all of them decrees back a couple years ago when he was president, giving the power to do all kinds of shit. They could just come and claim all your whole kitchen full of food and all that shit.
Yeah.
They could just own you, man. They come in your house, like it's saying in the scriptures. They're gonna be throwing your shit out.
Said they try to take away that goods.
That's what they take away that goods and throw you out in the street. Take you out your own house.
Take your spaghetti that was in the fridge.
Yep.
Oh, man.
Yep. They can do all that.
Esau, he's savage with it. He ain't
Yep.
looking for no forks. He
Nah. Yep.
nasty motherfucker.
Yep.
Yeah, but Ecclesiastes 9 and 13, keep thee far from a man that have power to kill, so shalt thou not doubt the fear of death. And if thou come unto him, if you in a situation where, like we were saying, just scenarios.
Yep.
Every brother don't live in no house. That's some, what I'm saying? Some rural area.
Yeah.
In the valley somewhere. That's ducked off. You got brothers that live in the cities.
In the inner cities, yeah.
The cities is where it's gonna crack off.
Want me in the middle?
No, thank you, baby. We good. We good.
You guys look good.
Next time,
so
thank you. God bless you.
You have brothers that
Seesaw.
man, look at you see this? State 7.
Man, she threw you off with that bullshit.
You finna that throws you off.
That throws a nigga off.
Your
That's a slap.
just changed quick.
Yeah, that's a slap in the face right there. You gotta recuperate from the slap.
Man,
and
there's
shit.
a lot of shit going
Wicked
on.
as fuck.
But you got brothers that live in the inner cities. Okay.
Right.
You got brothers that live in apartments where migrants live at.
Yep.
And they own Esau's track, trace, and locate.
Yep.
You know? You could be out taking the trash, and all of a sudden 20 fucking unmarked trucks pull up. And they running, and you out, man.
With
you,
the scarves on?
Yep.
Yeah.
You outside in your damn flip flops, in your tank top, and your
Man.
you know what I'm saying, your house pants.
Yeah.
And they talking, so ain't nobody coming in this building.
Man,
You know what I'm saying?
they can do that.
No. We operation going on. Ain't nobody coming in, and then your wife and your kids is in the house, man.
Damn.
Your fucking car keys is in the house.
Man.
Fuck.
You know? That ain't the time. Hey, hell no, I ain't got nothing to do with this. I'm a citizen. I need to get in my shit. You know what I'm saying? They will kill your ass.
Yep.
Because if you consent unto them, it will make on your part you blameless.
Yep.
You don't got nothing to hide now. And blameless before how about you was working.
Yep.
And that could be a trying time.
Yep.
You know,
10
you
days.
could be because they've been all at Target. You can do at Target. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Walmart, fucking Home Depot. You know where they. You know, especially you living in Long Beach, Compton, Southgate, Glenwood. You in L.A. You in Wilmington, Cudahy, Huntington Park, Downey. You know, you in them areas where it's a lot of Northern Kingdom.
Man.
This is the time to be circumspect, man.
Yep.
Because the devil is coming down. Like going back to the lesson.
Yep.
The devil is coming down with
Great
wrath,
wrath.
man.
Huh.
All right. And he don't hate blood.
Nope.
This is a bloody man.
You love it.
Love blood. Actually, blood
You
was.
love eating it. You love drinking it.
Yeah.
You love shedding.
We'll wear it through a whole movie. He'll have that blood on the side of his head for the whole movie. Many times to wipe his head off, but he'll just wear it through. He love that shit, man.
We start from the top. Ecclesiastes 9 and 13. And hey, look, you got brothers that just woke up to the faith. You know what I'm saying? You may have family members that might try to seduce you. You know, on that they killed your cousin. What's that movie?
Men of Society, yeah, Men
I
of
ain't letting
Society.
that shit ride. They
Nah.
killed your cousin.
In your face? In front of your face?
You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
They may be on some boys in the hood.
Yeah.
You know, they coming back with your cousin Ricky.
Ricky, yup.
Fucking bloody in the house.
Yup.
You know what I'm saying?
Man. That's hard.
You know? These scenarios could very well happen, man.
Man.
So it says, keep thee far, Ecclesiastes 9 and 13, keep thee far from the men
That's power
that
to
have
kill.
power to kill. So shalt thou not doubt the fear of death. And if thou come unto him, make no fault. You know? Like the scenarios we gave through the Spirit. Hey, look, hey, y'all do y'all thing. See what I'm saying?
Faultless.
You know? Y'all need ID? Oh, good here.
Yup, get your shit out. Yeah.
All right, officer, you come with them, you know, cool, because they got demons on them. These
Yep.
people got death angel on them.
Con. Exactly.
They expected Jake to revoke.
Yup.
Come on, bro. Part of that 47-day training that they giving these fucking guys, right? They giving you the debriefing.
Yeah.
Look, this is the natural,
You know.
it's the natural behavior.
Yeah.
Statistics show. You know what I'm saying? The trends show us that they normally do this.
Yup.
You
Yup.
know? That's what they going off. They trust in the science. They trust in the data.
And everybody believes they got their rights. That's another thing.
Yeah.
So what? They don't. That doesn't matter right now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's what people have to understand.
Least he take away thy life presently. He'll just do you.
Make a public example of it.
Summary execution.
And he was reaching.
Yup.
Oh, we found this. He had this on him.
Throw some crack on them.
And they can clap that.
Yup.
Come on now.
Get away with it.
You know how many guns they got in the trucks?
Man,
Dirty ones.
they clapping back.
A lot of
Yup.
them agents, they be on They be on crack, cocaine, so they got that. So if they do make a mistake, they can just, well, he was reaching, so he had cocaine, so he was high, he was crazy. acting
Yup.
crazy.
Yup.
Up all night. You know, they up all night for drugs and shit, bro. They going on missions.
I don't believe that Trump gonna really push people to pursue indictments on anything that happened from this point on.
They can't, because remember, the House came together. It was a bipartisan agreement. Both parties came together with giving them funding. So now you gonna come out and say, nah, they're funding the money, all this shit that they're doing, we need to stop it? No, they already agreed for them to come with that type of force. They already passed the laws. And they passed these laws when it's holidays, it's major it's entertainment going on, a lot of bread and circus. That's when they passed these laws.
Yeah, nobody's aware.
Yeah, that's what when it's a celebrity, when this a celebrity that's in the trending news for a very long time.
Yeah.
They doing a lot of backdoor laws, making laws and stuff. They're doing all that.
Yep. Exactly. Remember that thou goest in the midst of snares. This place is full of traps. A snare is a trap. Like
Man,
a mouse
yeah.
trap. When you said a
Gins.
mouse trap and you put some peanut butter on it, that's
Yeah.
you said the snare for
There
it.
you go.
You know?
And you can't see that damn mouse, Jake.
Oh hell no.
Because what do the mouse? When one mouse be caught in there, the other mouse will see that mouse, and they still
Yup.
try to go in there too, and they get caught.
Can't be that mouse.
So you can't be that mouse.
Can't be that mouse, bro.
It says, and that thou walkest upon the battlements of the city. Now what is a battlement? A battlement, let me see. It's like what that building has right there.
Yeah, the part of there.
You see how like that little dip right there, a person can kind of bring their head right there.
Yeah.
And you can fight. You can shoot a bow and arrow.
Right.
You can fucking throw it.
Pour that hot tar over there. That
You know?
causing the tar. They used to use that tar. On it.
Yeah, that's a battlement. That's
Man.
where we're walking in a place that's a dangerous place to fall. You can get hurt out there.
Right.
You know? So that's why we have certain principles in the Bible that we apply that can keep us away from these type of situations. Now, going back to Romans 13:3, for the rulers are not a terror to good works. The good works would be you applying these different things that we learn in the scripts. Because it's one thing to be out here talking about, look, Babylon the Great is America, this place is going to get destroyed in World War III. But then there's also an element of how to govern yourself in this
It's time.
setup,
Yeah.
especially now. You know? It says, but to the evil, wilt thou then not be afraid of the power? Do that which is good, and thou shalt have praise of the same. But he is a minister of the Most High to be for good.
That goes to say, he said he's a minister of the Most High, so he's a servant.
Yeah.
He
Ain't
saw
that
the
something?
servant of the Most High on the left hand side
Yup.
to do his will, to bring judgment.
It says, but if thou do that which is evil, be afraid, for he beareth not the sword in vain.
So he will use his guns.
Yeah, he ain't coming for
He
nothing.
will use brute force if necessary. And we understand that Jake, these Edomites naturally hate us anyways.
Yeah.
So they won't, they want to do these things to us.
Can't wait.
Train soldiers and stuff.
Yeah, if they put out a call and people just joined up, I'll do it for free. They giving them a bunch of money for doing it. They'll do it for free, most of them.
It says, for he is a minister of the Most High, a revenger to execute wrath upon him that doeth evil.
That
So
great
yes,
rap.
the Most High can make that. Most High can make judgment come upon you if you're not pleasing the Lord by not applying the scriptures.
Wherefore ye must needs be subject, not only for wrath, but also for conscience sake. Now look, we're not subject when he starts pushing out implantable technology.
Nah.
Because the Lord gave us warning to not
Yeah.
subject.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But as far as different things in this society, like you said, stopping that stop sign, red lights, pulling your ID out when they get to ask you,
Yeah.
show your identity. got to do those things, man.
Yeah.
Barbara.
Yeah. Different shit like that. You're not driving around with spinning license.
No license.
Everybody got to do fucking shit.
Yeah, it must have been out here since.
Yeah, that's
I know you like coffee. So I'm not really a coffee fan.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
yeah.
I like
Nah, me and
Because
I came up. Me and I just came
I was
up.
thinking like, man, I want to get a coffee maker.
Man.
But then
that's the spirit.
they shit be called, they be expensive.
Yeah.
If you want to get a good one.
Yeah, they be like 200, 250.
And judging off the size, well, I don't know. We gonna see. Because it do say made in China, which I know all this shit made in China.
All this shit
Hopefully
made in
it's no
China.
knockoff.
No, I don't think so. Only like hot chocolate and French vanilla. That's all. I don't like the
Coffee.
I mean, it's cool. But
I think coffee is one of those things where, you know how you get older, it's like when you was young, you didn't fuck with wine.
Yeah,
and shit.
yeah, right.
And then you get older, you start fucking with wine. And then when you get after a certain age, it's like you might not fuck with coffee at a certain age, but then you get older and then you start fucking with coffee. It's like one of those things.
Yeah.
as you get older, like
Yeah,
the
yeah,
preferences.
yeah. As you get older, you start fucking with it.
I did have some black coffee.
Yeah.
It wasn't bad. It was cool.
That coffee, you do wake you
It
up.
does.
Like, you know, that shit do wake you up.
Don't drink it before you about to go to bed. You
You ain't gonna go to sleep. You ain't
They
gonna
said caffeine blocks your melatonin
Yeah.
gland, something like that. Which that's a gland that's helped you go to sleep. I mean the hormones.
Yeah, I like it in the morning. Like it's cold, you know, it's morning. You got coffee, boil, like that. But continue on. Okay, that's it. So we can go to.
I got some.
Okay.
Proverbs 2:11. Discretion shall preserve thee, understanding shall keep thee. So another word for discretion is discernment. So discernment is also going to play a big part when you apply the scriptures. When you get put in situations. Because if you apply Matthew 5:25, that you have great discernment.
Yeah.
Our Lord Yahweh said to apply this, so apply it, so my life can be spared.
Because we have examples in the scripts of men that tried to go up against the Roman Empire, and they got
Yeah.
because the things that were written for
For time
written for our
learning. Kind.
that we through patience and comfort of the scriptures might have hope.
There you go.
We have these examples to let us know what we should do if we in these scenarios.
Yeah.
Because during this time, yeah, Jake wanted to revolt because they was getting heavily taxed by the Romans.
Yeah, because them taxes, man, they was making taxes wrong. They was making a lot of Jake poor. That's why a lot of Jakes was following Yahweh Shai because he was eating. Jake really wasn't eating. You know, I mean, they was eating, of course, but they wasn't eating like they desired to. They couldn't afford a lot of stuff. This is Acts 5, and verse 34. Then stood there up one in council, a Pharisee named Gamaliel, a doctor of the law, had a reputation among all the people, and commanded to put the apostles forth a little space. He said to them, "Men of Israel, take heed to yourselves what you intend to do as touching the men. For before these days rose up Judas, boasting himself to be somebody, whom a number of men, about 400, joined themselves, who were slain, and all as many as obeyed him were scattered and brought to naught."
So this dude, through this, he had a following. You know, he had a following. He probably had a personality. You know, he probably had charisma. He was probably charming. You know, he was a likable person. probably spoke well, you know, getting people riled up. Had these guys following him.
Always has something right to say.
Yeah, yeah. And I'm thinking about that Black Panther nigga. That's why he do this. You know, he got these speeches. He's coming back. You know, like you said, got something to say. And those that follow him, he got destroyed. And it says those that follow him,
Scattered and brought.
scattered and brought to naught. The whole movement was for one. So in these times, we apply the same type of understanding.
Be like the NFAC, not fucking around coalition.
Yeah.
That was formed by Bearmaster Jake.
Yeah.
He ended up going to prison for 7 years, and you don't hear about that. It says, verse 37 in Acts 5. After this man rose up Judas the Galilee in the days of the taxing and drew away much people after him.
Oh, I said that to the tax. That's right. That's that.
Oh,
It's like I jumped the gun. I spoke about the taxing, and this is the individual that rose up with the taxing. But the point is still the same. You have these guys that have these followers that try to come up against the system, and they get put down.
Yeah.
after this man rose up Judas the Galilee in the days of the taxing and drew away much people after him,
So he had a large following.
he also perished, and all, even as many as obey him, were dispersed.
Paris, his whole following got scattered. Because like it say in Zechariah 13, which is speaking about Yahweh Shai, said, smite the shepherd and the sheep shall
Scattered,
scatter.
yeah.
You know? So you come against the leaders of a particular movement. If the followers ain't rooted, then they gonna scatter, they gonna get the fuck up out of there. Esau know that.
It says that now since he refrained from these men and let them alone.
Now what Emilio is saying, he's speaking about the apostles. You know, because you had wicked scribes and Pharisees and the Sadducees coming up against the apostles, throwing them in prison, all right, getting them accused. And the spirit of Yahweh Shem Shah was getting them into the law out of prison. So yeah, Emilio, he coming out saying, look, we gave two examples of these movements that got brought to naught. So now he's saying, look, leave these men alone, the apostles. Right?
It says, now since he refrained from these men and let them alone. So if this counsel or his work be of men, it will come to naught.
Yeah, so if this counsel be of men, it will come to naught, just like the other two examples. But this counsel isn't of men, this is of the spirit. You know, when you read in Acts, the first chapter, Yahweh Shai told his men that not too many days since shall the Holy Spirit come on. You know, and then, you know, they got the spiritual power to discern languages and so on and so forth. So the apostles was led through the spirit. This wasn't of man.
It says, but if it be of Yahweh, you cannot overthrow it. That's happening to be found even to fight against Yahweh Shem Shah.
Exactly. So now when Esau roll on us, because he's gonna be using the same type of principles, man. He may use ICE, he may use some other agent service that he has.
You got National Guards and Gerber troops.
Yep.
You got all that good stuff.
Troops, you got UN, you got his little, different agents. When he come against the men of the Lord, it's going to be a different story. All right, like we had brought out earlier in Isaiah 59:19.
Yeah.
All right.
He's gonna come in like a flood.
When he come in like a flood, the Lord gonna lift up a standard. He ain't gonna be able to get the upper hand on the men of the Lord like he doing with migrants and these other people and these other groups. He's not gonna be able to do that. And just like during the time when you had Sennacherib, the Assyrians coming against the northern kingdom, they was taking down the northern kingdom. And they was getting taken down because they were into idol worship and all kinds of wickedness. But they couldn't really come up with the southern kingdom because we had some righteousness there in the southern kingdom. You know, Hezekiah, he was a righteous king. We had the prophet Isaiah was on the scene, and we had other righteous individuals. They couldn't step on the southern kingdom the same way they did with the northern kingdom. Now, the Assyrians, they was talking shit. Oh, you seen what we did to these cities, and you seen what we did to that city, and you seen how we did this and that. Yeah, is your God's gonna stand up and deliver you out of our hands? You know. And the Lord is that around the same time where the Lord killed 185 Assyrians?
Danger.
Yeah, the Lord sent the angel and killed 185 Assyrians.
Yeah.
The Lord lifted up the standard.
185,000.
185,000.
Yeah.
In one night, and they was all dead corpses.
Man.
Right? And that's the power that we worship. How about Shimon Shah? Yeah, something?
Yeah. Psalm 46:7. Yahweh the host is with us. The God of Jacob is our refuge, Salah.
Yeah, you gotta believe that. You know, you gotta believe that the Lord is with you. The God of Jacob is on our side. You know, these are the type of things that you gotta be, reciting in your head. You know, yeah, of course, it's an element of, Lord willing, but Lord willing is gonna come to a point where I know.
Yeah.
Elijah, he wasn't on no Lord willing, I'm a man of the Lord. King David wasn't on no Lord willing. I mean, of course, it's humility in it, but those men, they knew the power was with them.
This is Joshua 23, verse 20. This is Joshua speaking. If you forsake the Lord and you serve strange gods, then he will turn and do you hurt and consume you after that he have done you good.
Yeah. So if you're not in this truth, you get judged. Okay? And this time that we're entering into is a time of trouble. All right, with the devil, the so-called white man, he finna have all kind of liberty to do what he wants.
Yeah.
You know?
And he really gonna be loose.
Man. For a little season, he gonna be loose.
Loose for a little season, yeah.
Cause he I can hold this in.
Oh yeah.
Elijah. When the band of man was God was going to. But Elijah, he knew the Lord was with him. And this is the spirit he had. This is 2 Kings 1 and verse let's see. I start at verse 8. It says, and he answered him he was an hairy man, talking about Elijah. This is how he looked. Well, I start at verse 7. And he said to them, what manner of man was he which came up to meet you and told you these words? I start at verse 6. And they said to him, there came a man up to meet us and said to us, go, turn again to the king that sent you, and said to him, thus saith the Lord, is it not because there is not a God in Israel, that thou sendest to inquire of Beelzebub, the god of Ekron? Therefore thou shalt not come down from thy bed on which thou art gone up. But thou shalt surely die. So this was what Elijah said to the wicked northern king of Israel, Ahaziah, because he was worshiping idols. So this is what Elijah said to the king's servants, which he was bold to say this. It says, verse 7, and he said to them, what manner of man was he which came up to meet you and told you these words? And they asked him, he was a hairy man and girt with the girt of leather about his loins. And he said, it is Elijah the Tishbite. So they knew who Elijah was famous. They knew who he was. It says, then the king sent unto him a captain of 50 with his 50. And he went up to him, and behold, he sat on the top of a hill on Elijah. And he spake unto him, thou man of God, the king hath said, come down. And Elijah answered and said to the captain of 50, if I be a man of God, then let fire come down from heaven and consume thee in thy 50. And there came fire from heaven and consumed him in his 50. So Elijah knew, Elijah knew the Lord was with him to say this. He was very, he had faith and he had confidence.
And you're gonna know that the Lord is with you, it's because He's gonna guide you.
Yeah.
You know. And it's so many examples in the scripts of men of the Lord being guided. Yahushua, Matthew the 4th chapter. Yahushua was led of the Spirit into the wilderness. You know, Philip, Apostle Philip, the Spirit compelled him to join himself to the chariot where the Ethiopian eunuch was in. All right, and the Ethiopian eunuch was an Israelite. But we have these examples of men of the Lord being led through the Spirit. And all it takes is one time. And that's going to ramp up your spirit. You know? Saul, the prophet Samuel, his calling. You know, he heard the Most High speak, calling his name.
Yeah. Jeremiah. Yeah.
But I got something funny for you.
Yes. It says, verse 13, and he sent again a captain of the third 50. I'm sorry, verse 11. And also he sent unto him another captain of 50 with his 50. And he answered and said to him, O man of God, thus hath the king said, come down quickly. And Elijah answered and said to him, if I be a man of God, let fire come down from heaven and consume thee in thy 50. And the fire of Yahweh Shemashah came down from heaven and consumed him in his 50. So this is the second time, the second group of captain of his 50. And he sent again a third captain of the third 50 with his 50. And the third captain of 50 went up and came and fell on his knees before Elijah and besought him and said unto him, O man of God, I pray thee, let my life and the life of these 50 of thy servants be precious in thy sight. Behold, there came fire down from heaven and burnt out the two captains of the former 50s and their 50s. Therefore, let my life now be precious in thy sight. So, this captain was 50, he was begging Elijah not to destroy him. So, that shows you once these Edomites start showing the power of the Lord, they're going to be begging for mercy. And they're not going to get it. You know? But there wasn't mercy unto us, man. Oh.
I got this in 2 Ezra 9 and 7, going back into how these people that's going to get judged during this time of trouble. These are individuals that loathed the law, they rejected the truth, they did not accept it, they made light of it. You know, a lot of these people that's getting judged, they're getting caught up in these situations, they're getting passed by the camps that they drove by, you know. But this is 2 Ezra 9 and 7. Everyone that shall be saved and shall be able to escape by his works and by faith whereby ye have believed. All right, these are the attributes of the elect. They're going to have faith, they're going to believe, and they're going to be granted mercy to be able to be delivered out of these times of trouble. Right? And these is everyone that's of the elect. Shall be preserved from the sad perils. Now the sad perils are the prophecies.
Yep.
All right, now, yeah, you know, the prophecies do speak about, you know, being cast into prison and tried for 10 days. Scriptures do speak about certain of you being idle and being offered things, offered unto idols. So some of us is going to be caught up in certain situations, but it's to be tried, you know. But as it says here, shall be preserved from the sad perils. Now the ultimate peril is when these missiles come steadfastly into Babylon and turn this place into a lake of fire, fully burn this place up. All right. But also when these troops come, because this truth, we will experience persecution. This will be looked at as treason. All right. Because America finna have an American first type of policy happen, especially with the Civil War that's growing up. The leaders of America, they're gonna want to figure out who's down, what we got envisioned for this place, and who's not. Okay?
That's why they kicked up that Palantir. They want to know everybody's business. Who said what when.
Who's speaking about the people over there in the Middle East? Who got something to say about them? Bring them hither. Slay them right before. That's the energy they're going to be at.
Esau already got that technology on Google. When you type on AI image,
Uh-huh.
They can scan an image and they can relocate the image on different sources where you can get the same picture or video.
Man, yep.
So they already got that technology.
And they got Google Maps, so they can find you all over the planet if you're outside.
And that Google Maps is real time. The shit that we got,
Yeah.
this shit is, you may be able to zoom into your street, and then maybe somebody on your block is like, okay, that car is always right there.
Yeah.
But the picture is from months ago.
Months ago, yeah.
A year ago. They shit is 5 minutes ago.
5 minutes
You know
ago.
what I'm saying? Refreshing every 5 minutes.
Damn.
You know? Because they said that they have, that ICE has this app that was developed by Palantir called the Elite app, where it gives these ICE agents the exact location, and it's about 90% accurate. It gives them the 90% probability that who they looking for is where they at. The Elite app,
Yep.
you know? Think about the Ring cameras.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know? When I'm doing my deliveries, everybody got a Ring camera.
That's another form of
You know what I'm
reaching
saying?
out. That's how they reach. That's another eye.
You walk up, do the little chime, you know? Then you going into Target. They got, you going to the stores, they got cameras. The back of these cars got cameras. Esau got
CCTV
eyes
everywhere. Even in the staircases and in the elevators. Everywhere.
So we're going to show these divine intervention on top.
Yep.
And them is definitely Esau's angels on the cameras. Now the cameras is being more evolved. It's not just the camera you see out the building something. The camera on the street light, if you on a red light, that's being
Yeah.
particular. Now it's being more evolved and sophisticated. So more and more technology evolves, more and more you don't need you all about your yourself.
Yep, and they gonna know exactly where we at. Exactly where we at.
You got the coordinates.
Yep, coordinates, yep.
Yeah.
But fear not. The prophecies speak about alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. The ancient Egyptians, they didn't know where every Israelite was at. The 90% probability where this Israelite could be at. But it says, alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time to take this trouble, but he shall be saved out of it. Alright? And this is the time to have the faith of Abraham, like you were speaking about. You know? When Abraham was told that he would have an heir, and he turned around to see how old Sarah was, he was like, man, you know, look at Sarah, but he believed it.
Yeah, right.
And the Lord gave them an heir out of Sarah, opened her womb up. So he believed in something that was nearly impossible. This woman, 90 years old, she's gonna have a child. So we gotta have that same type of faith too. Like here it is, Esau, he got night vision goggles with the thermal heat sensor.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Man, I seen that. I'm like, oh man.
Look through walls, bro.
You know, he put that shit on. He started pressing buttons and shit. He's like, if I press this button,
give me
see, I
this.
can't see nothing, right?
Right.
But then I press this button, I can see the body temperature. It's black as hell.
Yeah.
I can see the body temperature. So all that, man, all these preppers, we're gonna just go to the woods. We're just gonna go into the mountains.
They can find you.
They gonna know exactly where your ass at in that food prepping kit.
They probably can certain like light food preferences. I'm telling you.
Man. So we gonna need your whole Bashar
You're
shot.
gonna need them.
Yeah, you got it, bro.
This is James 1 in verse 7. For let not that man think he shall receive anything of the Lord.
Yep.
That's not
All right, brother. Shalom.
That's, we apply to many things, but talking about the topic of the Lord and the protectors.
Yeah.
We can't, it says, for let not that man think that he shall receive anything of the Lord, so we can't think that the Lord can't come through for us. Even Yahushua said, all things are possible with
the Lord.
Father, Yahweh.
Yeah.
Yeah, even when spiritual power comes. You know, you gonna have to believe that, damn, can this dead body raise? Can these bones live? You know what I'm saying? Can the Lord resurrect this?
Like you said, you only have to take that one miraculous event, and after that, the elect faith will be sealed. It's going to be nothing Esau can do to persuade the elect from not following the Lord.
Only one time, and your faith gonna be over 1,000. But we back in 2nd Esdras 9. We in 8. Shall be preserved from the same perils, and shall see my salvation in my land and within my borders, for I have sanctified them for me from the beginning. So
right.
the elect from the foundation of the world was set up to receive salvation in this time and protection. You know? Now, just because it's written that the elect from the foundation of the world is going to receive salvation, do we put down a plow and say, look,
No.
man, no. Verse 7 said that we had works, the elect had works and faith, and they believe. So that's another spirit that the Lord put on them.
Well,
Yeah, because the Apostle Paul said, all men have not faith, have not the faith.
Yeah.
Faith is a gift from the Lord
Yeah.
for the elect.
Yeah, and like Elder Yashawamba from GMS Dallas, he said that we gotta have crazy faith. You know? Because Esau, that sword, which we talk about the ICBM missile being a sword, but them night vision goggles is a sword.
yeah.
He can turn that shit on, find you, and kill you.
Yeah.
You know? The crowd control weapons, the sonic weapons, the ultrasonic weapons.
Not to mention a fleet of drones, though. Not one drone. 12 or 20 of them flying over at the same time, man. You know?
You don't got to come.
They don't even come. They gotta come. They could just send a fleet of
All
drones.
they gotta do is sit in some shit like this, right? oh yeah, that's just a business truck. That's ICE. That's them.
Yeah.
They in that. They sit in the back and they just pressing fucking buttons.
Yeah, the Battlefield 6 game is one mission where they actually control missiles through like a controller.
Little controller,
See?
Actual like missile that can destroy shit with it like a controller device.
Yep.
So they got that.
Yep. And Esau gonna be have a tablet about this size, controlling these drones, doing
Yeah.
this, sliding, pressing buttons, sliding.
Shoot him in the head.
Yeah. And they pressing buttons and doing this, and thousands of people just getting put to death. You feel me? Hundreds of you doing this, and hundreds of thousands of people just dying.
Yeah, that's crazy. It's a coward way to fight. It is a coward way to fight. But
Man,
I mean, he was blessed with the sword.
that's what we blessed with.
Doing shit like this, the power grid just out.
Man.
It's okay. Doop. And then all of a sudden you see the power going out. That just as them having technology to press buttons and shit and slide shit over, and they seeing it happen and it boosts their pride, there's no way they can, you know? Watch when the Lord level us up and something happen.
Gonna lift up the standard, bro.
Man.
This was the standard. He's gonna lift up the standard. Only the most I could do that, bro.
You know? Here it is, Esau got them goggles on we was talking about, the night vision. And you like, you know, you there with your family, you know, or you with the Akim, and you like, fuck it, we ain't running no more, man. We ain't running, we're tired of running.
Yeah.
They just gotta see us, man. We pray to the Lord, and we just stand right there. And them motherfuckers come, where they go? They right there. They right there. We right there like 10 deep. Like, listen, we ain't running no more. you want us, here we go. Like on some Yahweh shot.
Man.
You know, I'm he. You know what I'm saying? And they like, fuck, we just saw him. You know, they take the goggles off, you know what I'm saying? Putting them back on. Where the fuck they at? And we right there, quiet.
Yeah, the most I'm gonna disappoint their devices, man. You ain't gonna have to, bro. You gonna have to.
Man, them devices.
You gonna have to do something.
Man, literally.
Man.
Them devices, bro, they get prideful with devices. So, you know,
If they was to even the field out, we'll dominate. You want to be sending videos in the chat, Jake. We naturally dominate you, but you got the upper hand right now. You got like a 1,000 head, feet head start.
Man.
it says in the 9th verse, then shall they be in pitiful case, which now have abused my ways, and they that have cast them away despitefully shall dwell in torments.
So it's not going to look good for Fallout. Or 2/3 that didn't look good.
Torments. You got two different types of torments. You got the physical torment,
Yeah.
with the ultrasonic weapons, and you start bleeding out your nose, and you start shitting on yourself. Have
Like that
stomach
stuff they
aches.
did out there in Venezuela.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you got the mental torments. Fuck, they turn off the lights, the
Man.
food. There's no food, lights, the
Man.
highways is shut off.
Yep.
You know? They haven't, they're gonna be bringing both.
That's true.
Esau coming with both. The Lord putting the spirit on them.
Yep.
With both.
Yep.
You know, all these people that walk by, stare, and all that shit, the Lord gonna have his heavy spirit of judgment on them.
Yep.
And having money and having the phone and having the car and having a pistol is not gonna enable you to escape the wrath that's real. You ain't
That's
getting
not.
away.
It's not gonna profit you
No.
in the day of wrath, bro.
For such as in their life have received benefits and have not known me.
You receive the benefits, the Lord gave you a life to live. He gave you, income to support yourself and your family, or, a house, water, food. So if you neglecting those things, if you're looking down on those things, then you don't really please the Lord, man.
It says, and they that have loathed my law.
It says,
Wow,
"Lo,
still have
lo,
the
lo,
benefit."
hate." So you have a lot of Israelites that hate.
Yep.
It says, and they that have loathed my law while they had yet liberty, and when as yet place of repentance was open unto them, understood not, but despised it.
Because the scriptures say that none of the wicked shall understand. And they despise it.
What is these guys doing out there? You know, we get the looks.
Yeah, they're going
Yeah.
He came earlier.
Yeah, look, trying to get shit.
He was talking to me, well, good. Now for you to come back and give us a...
It's
Or we be like,
cracking
fuck
to this
this.
week.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Emotion.
Yeah. You said fuck Jake, man. They loathe the law. Which the law isn't just restricted to the law, the statutes, and commandments. The law is the whole book.
Yep.
You know, us coming out there with the prophecies, prophesying, us with the ancient apparel on, us, pushing order and righteousness.
Yep.
They despise those ways. Meanwhile, a sword is being sharpened in its fervence to bring forth a sword slaughter.
Because when they see you like this is a sign that they shit is coming to an end, bro. Remember you was just wearing them little pants and they was saying your name is Toby? And now we done came back and we Israel.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? We done changed our name. You see what I'm saying? Hey, that's totally threatening, bro.
Yeah, we ain't going back to those times.
We ain't going back to the plantation.
Yeah.
They know that. So that's and of course, they only got 250 years. Kingdom only standing 250 years. Their time is up. All of that is a factor, bro.
Apostle always say, often says, deliver them all time.
Borrowed time, that's a factor, bro. Not to mention they divided. I mean,
And you know who's the most distracted? Jake, man.
Yeah.
Jake is the most distracted, man. You know, Esau did a great work on Jake.
Man.
You know where we was in the world and we was caught up with the bullshit. But we in the information age now, man.
and still
It's
distracted.
really no excuse. Because as Yahweh Shai said, this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached
throughout
all the world,
Yep.
and then shall the
Then,
kingdom.
yep,
Everybody know about this, bro.
man.
And you don't need to know the ins and outs of this. You know that, okay, this guy's in the corner and they go into the Bible.
That's it. Premise.
And they say the so-called white man is the devil.
That's it. It's premise.
And I loathe that.
Man.
You feel me? They loathe the law. I hate that they do. They give us a bad look. But all these people going into slavery, man. Man, women,
That
and
last
children.
video that Elder Manatas Akbar brought out just show how wrong they are about the whole concept that was going on. They had this one guy trying to cuss out the Israelites and everything he said. He had every fact about the situation wrong. He said we got some of Islam in us. We worship, we call the sun the Most High, and we call the moon Yahweh Shai.
That sound like that nigga that was out
He
here
had all
last
kinds of fucking doctrine that was crazy, bro. It was bugged out. And you know, you can believe half the shit he was saying.
Yeah.
That they actually think like that. Because they don't know. They don't got a clue what we doing out here. They don't know
But
what
you
we
don't
doing.
need to know the ins and outs.
You don't.
You know, scriptures speak about little
The
that
man with a
man
little,
have is
little
better.
knowledge. It's better than the, yup.
Yeah, so even knowing just a little bit of this is just knowing that, okay, they say they're Israelites and they got the garments on. You know the truth, nigga.
Yeah. That's it.
You feel
You
me?
got enough to be judged on right there, bro.
feel
You
me?
ain't sliding knowing that.
Yeah.
Knowing that, you ain't getting away with it. You ain't getting away with not knowing that. Just knowing that. Oh, I didn't even see the sign. Yeah, people was out here since this morning. Please take free.
Please take.
Man,
That's just it. Please take this shit.
Desperation.
Yeah, they have to be evicted.
Remember that lady?
oh yeah,
Remember that lady that was always right here?
yeah.
Yeah.
Complaining and stuff?
Well,
No, that probably was...
Gadgets and shit.
yeah. It's,
Hey, when she leave like the bar, grab that CC.
See what that was, right?
That look
I'ma
like
go
some
feed
shit
that.
that
Feed
look
that.
like
Hold
a
on.
Palantir device.
Yeah.
That shit look like the
She taking a picture of that shit. She sending it to Chat GPT right now.
Yeah. Because I'm telling you, the people that pulled up in that van, they going right on eBay,
Right. And see who need this.
selling it. Okay,
They take the picture,
because
put it
what
up.
I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna just put Ninja and put that model number in there, and it's gonna tell me everything I need to know about
Yep.
it.
That's what I'm gonna do.
How much it costs, what it do, how to use it. You know what I'm saying? Where it's at. Yep. It ain't got no gear on it. I mean, I wouldn't. I'm not gonna say it's the newest shit.
Ain't no pieces missing out of that one, huh? That's dope. It came with the manual and shit. I want to see what that was.
That's what I leave it to. Ice brew, damn. Look at that, the coffee bar system.
This is what we talking about? Oh, too bad it don't make espresso. It's nice though. This for pots.
What's espresso?
Espresso is that it's a special coffee. They take it and concentrate all of this coffee into this one little shot that you drink that and you like, you know, it gives you the up.
It might do it, you know.
Yeah, I'm a, here, we just
Yeah.
save that. Put that back in.
Okay, so alright.
Lord bearing gifts.
Man.
Man.
Bearing service gifts.
I just want to know how much this shit costs.
Gave it away.
Is it a year on
Time
it?
out.
Okay, so the year on it is 2017. So what is it? That's damn near 10 years ago.
But you know things made before.
Oh yeah, probably. All right,
way better.
yeah, let's see this little Palantir device. This just looked like something an
It
ICE
look-
agent gonna have in
Look,
his
that,
hand.
I
Looking
think it's
for a fucking
for
mic.
conduction of electricity or something.
Yeah. Don't just look like some shit that
Yeah.
Yeah, this is some college, man. This is Esau technology,
Man.
right here, bro.
So that's probably to check like electrical
No,
potency.
This is
Nah.
this is something to scan these boxes.
Okay, okay.
Scan the serial number on them
Yeah,
boxes.
we have no
but they,
the temp agency.
yeah. But them agents
But-
gonna be having shit like that in their hands, bro.
Oh, they showed you Iron Ledger. Remember he had a device like that? He had scanned the letter. Lady
Scanning your barcode.
It's pretty intense though. Motorola like that. Oh shit.
Yeah, they had to be put out.
Yeah.
For them to say, fuck it, put all that
okay.
coffee shit, fuck it.
Just give it away. Give it away.
Give it away.
Shit.
See, if we would have came over here, if we would have got this,
Man. Oh hell yeah.
scented oil,
airways.
yeah, all that shit that's trash, though. But continuing on, it says in 2 Esdras 9:9, then shall they be in pitiful case, which now have abused my ways, and they that have cast them away despitefully shall dwell in torments. For such as in their life have received benefits and have not known me, and they that have loathed my law while they yet had liberty, and when as yet place of repentance was open unto them, understood it not, but despised it. The same must know it after death by pain.
Yeah, so 2/3 die here in America. When they come back in the kingdom, who's going to the elect? They gonna know. Because it's a light thing for the Lord to put anybody in the spirit of remembrance. They're gonna have that. That's why it also says that they're gonna have their heads down.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. But they're gonna be forgiven.
What's that?
If I think man, it would be going so good. iPhone 17.
But I'm glad the Lord showed us how, like, I mean, we wasn't on no desperado shit. We just saw it.
So yeah, it was in the
These
way.
motherfuckers was-
We only took it because
They wasn't
These
saying,
motherfuckers-
yeah, they wasn't saying, excuse me.
yeah.
You see bags right here.
Yeah.
Man.
That shows they have a different, you saying the bar. They
Yep.
have a different standard against us.
Yeah.
They don't have no respect. They think we just second class citizens.
But let it be them. Let it feel some Edomites up here, like,
Doing something.
talking.
Yep.
And we just rolled up right behind
Yep.
us.
Right.
With some,
Want to ramble through some shit. Yep.
they would have pulled that sword out.
Man.
But the judgment is coming, though, man. Sword judgment is coming. Oh, you have something?
Yeah. Start with Ezekiel 21. Ezekiel 21 and verse 9. 9, Son of man, prophesy and say, thus saith Yahweh, say a sword is sharpened and also furbished. It is sharpened to make a sword slaughter, it is furbished that it may glitter. Should we then make mirth?
Jacob's making mirth. All this stuff is happening. You got niggas looking for Valentine's Day, looking for taxes. They looking for next entertainment gossip gig. Next entertainment gossip. You know, they just not understanding the times, man. They're making those videos that Elder Monatazak might be putting up.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You know, talking about the Israelites is this, the Israelites is that.
And don't have a clue about what's going on there.
Oh, yeah. All the stuff going on. We're telling you.
Yeah.
We're telling you every day
exactly what's
what we
happening.
believe in.
Yeah,
They got everything wrong.
Yeah.
Everything wrong.
Yep. And they complain on how wicked this is, right? But then the so-called white man gets the biggest pardon, gets the biggest one of these. Move out the way.
They ain't saying nothing about them eating by ice ages.
They don't see what's going on right now, and still talking about like you the worst thing in the world, and you can see what's going on right now. You can literally see what they're doing, but you're the worst thing in the world because you put a video up.
Yep. And then most of it is women.
Oh yeah.
Most of it is women. And to the brothers that's watching these videos, the Most High is dealing with the man.
Yep.
You know, sure there's women that woke up to the faith, and you know they gotta bear their cross, they gotta go through their trials and tribulations, deal with the nigga. You know, but ultimately the Lord is calling the man, bro.
Yeah.
You know,
And the rest were blinded. Put it that way, basically. You know what I'm saying?
it's best to just deal with a woman that ain't the truth. You know, and all that. You trying to convert the whole house. You know, of course, you know, you read about Apostle Paul, the man and the jailer, and you know, yeah, we have those examples, but that's not every brother. You know, every man ain't in this to go back home and look, babe. Eve. Let me read you about Eve real quick. and then we gonna go and read about how
Sarah was
Sarah, right? And then we're gonna go read about what's her name, Dorcas, the one that sold garments and all that.
yeah, Dorcas.
We're gonna read about her. And then today we're gonna read about that wicked Jezebel, Ahaz's wife. You know?
But we're gonna double back for balance to talk about Deborah.
Yeah.
So I won't.
Yeah, so it's best to just bear this cross just you.
Man.
You know?
Yeah, like that one Israelite he was doing shit down with his wife.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Man.
Yahoo. And Deborah. Yeah.
Looked like the camera was sitting on his fucking roof. And he's just right there. Nah, man.
Oh yeah. Says, Son of man, prophesy said, thus saith Yahweh, say a sword is sharpened and also furbished. It is sharpened to make a sword slaughter. It is furbished that it may glitter. Should we then make mirth and contentment the rod of my son as every true? It says, should we then make mirth? You know, because there's a time in the season for everything. It's a time of mirth. It is a time of mirth. It's a time to laugh. It's a time to, but it's also a time to be serious. And it's also a time of war and a time of peace. When King suffers. So we live in a time of war. A time of losing. But in the kingdom, we're going to gain it all. We're going to gain it. We're going to gain it.
Because what do you want in a society that's wrong? You know? And you know, we're older, you know. We were early 30s, I'm in my late 30s. Gabar, you what, 70?
65.
65. You know, but you got younger brothers, 20, know what I'm saying? They ain't the truth, but then they still thinking like, man, I'm still young. I can
Yep.
look, bro.
Forget about that.
You're not missing out on
Nothing.
shit. Bro.
Nothing. We done did it all. We can tell you. Nothing.
Take it from King Solomon.
All
this vanity and vexation.
Vexation.
Bro.
Yup.
Yeah, all this shit is and it's full of labor. Vanity and vexation of spirit and full of labor. All this shit.
Yup.
Bro. You know? And you're gonna have to suffer straight things in this life. Bro.
Yup.
And it's stressful to upkeep it.
And M2 is like,
Because with the
I haven't heard from inflation going up.
now you have to work even more hard just
Also
to
not recorded
maintain,
my sister and I, like, you guys
you know, whatever you got. Like having a house. All you gotta do is search up houses and scam on TikTok. A lot of videos. A lot of homeowners saying a house is not owning a house is a scam. That's what it is.
Yeah.
But you gotta pay for everything out of pocket. And even if the house is paid off, if you don't pay those property taxes, they still can take your house.
Yep.
So all those years, because people were taking out loans for 30 years, home guarantees.
You might have a dream. You may have a dream car. You know, oh man, I really want to get this car. These car notes, the car notes are so expensive, right? When I was coming up, they was like 4 years. You know, your car loan is for 4 years. You know, they 8, 9, 10 years now, and they still $700. You spend it. That means you gotta make sure you are able to pay $700 a month for this car for 10 years. Then you get the car as soon as you drive off the lot. Guess what? The price of the car
Down.
goes down.
Depreciates immediately.
Depreciates 20%. 10,
Immediately,
15,
yeah.
20% as soon as you drive the bitch off.
The hell? See, hey, what is that? A mic
It's
stand?
different shit.
Hey, how she get different shit every time she go in?
I thought she left already.
I just came over from over there. It wasn't over there.
Yeah, I was saying I was watching the mechanic. He was saying that the BMWs made after 2013 is trash. It's too much. He was saying it's too much tech in them. That they're not built to last. Like say after 6,000 miles, that shit overheat. Like, man, that's crazy. That's 60,000 miles. That ain't nothing.
All they doing with these cars is they're giving it a new look, putting these bright lights and shit on it, throwing a big ass screen in there, and a whole bunch of computers that can be hacked and traced and all that shit. That's all they doing.
And it's got for BMW, it's a German car, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's German car. If you need
It's
auto-
Bavarian.
Huh?
Bavarian Motor Works. It's Bavarian. Is that Germany, Bavaria?
it sounds like some
Sound like it. I don't think it's Germany. I think it's like right outside of Germany. But I don't know.
Oil change. We used to have these. Maybe like, well, back then, 120. Now that shit probably 150.
It's just not worth it, man. You know, you want to get the Hellcat, the red eye Hellcat. You want to get these trendy cars. You know, it's not worth it, man. You know.
I ain't lying, them Hellcats, them is hard.
Yeah, they loud.
Yeah, they are.
Stuff
They loud
like
as
that.
fuck.
Me, like when I was younger, remember that Jackson had? The engine that's in this Hellcat? Is it not?
Yeah.
It's just they souped up.
Yeah, I remember that truck was
It's loud. Yeah. When I was young, I used to. When you get older, I want a quiet car. You don't want to be heard pulling up.
Yeah, you know, more discreet
All
now.
right. That's him. I hear him.
Yeah.
It,
You want to be more discreet.
That nigga, that's
Yeah.
hey, that's a nigga right there.
Yeah.
We got a Northern Kingdom.
Uh-huh.
I live in there. He probably not his car. He probably like, what you think he
He probably like
Asher.
Asher.
Yeah. He not Instagram. But he just nigga.
Man.
He be throwing trash by his own.
It's like he open the door, he break the weed up,
Yeah.
and it just dump the shit right there.
Yeah, the cigar, yeah.
Stupid.
And the drum. He
And how
empty
he
his
be
guts.
talking, he just don't sound too bright. Sound ignorant. But he has a Maserati and that shit is loud.
Look like people been trying to break into it because the door
Yeah.
look like it's pried, like
Yeah.
a motherfucker tries to pry it open.
What do you
But
go with a
that's
Maserati?
He don't drive fancy cars.
But you know what? That's what it is. These motherfuckers be having like Maseratis, BMWs, and it's like, what the fuck? You live here, bro?
Yeah.
I know you up all night checking on your car, man.
Man.
You know? I know they checking on the car all night.
Alright.
Hi. Are you guys Jewish?
We're Israelites.
Really?
Israelites.
You
Yeah.
guys support Israel as like a state?
We really don't have any outlook on that. At the end of the day, it's prophecy that's going on.
Yeah.
And we stand for the prophecy.
I mean, I love what you're doing. I think it's amazing. Like, I'm a huge
Well, what are we
Zionist.
doing?
I think it's amazing. Just like sharing the 12 tribes of Israel.
Say it again?
12 tribes of Israel. I mean, you're talking about it. I think a lot of people know about it.
Okay, yeah.
It's cool. What do you guys do? I just want to know.
We read the Bible
That's it?
to our followers.
Yep.
We go into the prophecies and different things.
Because the world's about to act out what's in the Bible. Everything
Yeah.
that's in the Bible has been going on in the world since we've been here. We don't even realize it
Are
because
you
we
Jewish?
can't study.
I am Jewish.
You
I'm
are?
not Palestinian. I am Jewish. But I think it's amazing. Have a great day.
Take care.
Yeah, but you got to be subtitle.
Yeah.
She's an Amalekite.
Yeah.
So, and you know, we really have no comment on that because remember, that can get flipped on us.
Yeah.
That can get flipped on us.
Yeah.
You know, 12 tribes, and we read the Bible, and we talk about the prophecies. Yeah.
She probably like,
Yeah.
that's why we don't talk.
That's why I caught her off guard and she started asking, what do you love about it? And she got to doing this shit. That's the sign of, that's the body language of her uncomfortable.
Yeah. Yep.
You know?
Yep.
You don't know nothing about what we're doing. We just
No.
like moving side to side. You know? But if it was a different camp would have been like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Doing too much on this goddamn.
Yep. Yep.
Shit.
Isaiah 14:21. Hold on.
Isaiah 51, we spare not. You know,
We don't care.
Oh,
don't care.
yeah.
Not just, not talking about what you do.
Yeah, but we
saying-
use discernment.
Yeah, discernment.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Because edify her. She said she's a Palestinian or an Amalek.
Jewish.
So she's Amalek,
Yeah.
the chief house of East, the chief wicked of Esau. You are female. You know what we going on with it? I got nothing to say.
Yeah.
Really.
It's like, what do you just read the Bible?
Yeah. Bible going to the prophecies.
We want to know what's getting ready to happen. That's why. That's all. You know, we want to let our ministry know what's getting ready to happen.
And she can't say as a black man because this is part right here.
See, that's confusing. That's confusing to them like crazy.
That's why I'm glad a lot of northern people hear things, man.
Yep.
They can't attack. They can't just say, oh, it's just a black man.
Not like how she felt uncomfortable.
Yeah.
You know? Oh, it's just, I love what you do. That's just some snake Edomite shit.
Man, that's Edomite shit. That's definitely coming crouching.
You feel me? That's some
That's
crouching
definitely
shit.
coming crouching right there.
If we got to talking about certain things, bro, the horns would have came out that
Yup.
bitch. And,
Yup.
all she got to do is one call to Esau.
That's it. That's it.
But you see how the small hat women look? They
Yeah.
She was cute. But I look past that cute shit. You feel me? Brothers should be able to look at a fine bitch in their eyes and just whatever. What, bitch? How do you feel about the Palestinian shit? How do you feel about the judgment that's happening on the Mexicans right now? That's what you could have flipped it like that. How you feel about the blacks in America?
Yeah, right.
You know?
She probably when she would have had nothing to say.
Yeah.
She would have been this would have been.
But I just don't like that serpent. I really love what you guys do. No, the fuck you don't. What are
No,
doing?
you don't, bitch.
That's why I said, what are we doing?
You be engaging the motherfucker.
yeah.
You be wanting trouble. I be like,
Shalom.
Shalom, brothers. Hey, there he is. My man right there. Shit. That's crazy. You be engaging.
Yeah, that's what we're about to do. See,
Yeah.
they got keys.
Yeah, bitch called me off guard.
Yeah, me too. I was expecting her to say that.
Yeah.
Because they don't mess with us
But
right
then when we
here.
asked her, is you Jewish? And then but the spirit brought it up.
Yeah.
Just look at it.
Yeah.
Some little cool little pieces that we got here.
Do I go live at the same time?
You know what? And this one, I can put this one down. She could have been coming with spy energy, you know?
Anything.
Right. Remember, one time I said a few weeks, a few months back, why you want to talk to me? Cute bitch, coach you.
Yeah,
Beautiful, like fine bitch.
Amalekite.
Why you want to talk to me always? Also, really on some get out shit. You know?
I would have voted for Obama a third time if he'd have ran.
Because y'all never don't want to talk to me. Only time y'all talk about it is on the internet. On Instagram, Commodore, or TikTok, or Twitter, YouTube. Yeah. Y'all never really talk to us in person.
Now we would have been over righteous and we would have said, look, oh, you what? You Jayish? Okay, you an Amalekite. And
Yep.
guess what? You're going into captivity. And that ain't even your land over there. That's ours.
Yep. It's very simple.
Now, if you want to be my concubine, mercy could be shown unto you. Yeah.
You over righteous now.
Well, not mercy like that, but
Right, yeah.
there's no mercy to the wicked.
Because, yeah, and you can't change the judgment written. It's not like
Yeah,
she only one less lash
Let
than
me
she's
correct
supposed
that.
to get, nigga.
let me correct that. No mercy to the wicked.
That's why they kill me. They're thinking that bowing down to kiss her feet, you ain't changing none of the prophecies with that shit.
Okay, well, that was
Yeah.
we can go into Isaiah 24. This is Isaiah chapter 24, verse 1. Behold, the Lord maketh the earth empty, and maketh it waste, and turneth it upside down, and scattereth abroad the inhabitants thereof. So the Lord gonna bring destruction.
Yep.
All right. It says, and it shall be as with the people, so with the priest, as with the servant, so with his master, as with the maid, so with her mistress, as with the buyer, so with the seller, as with the lender, so with the borrower, as with the taker of usury, so with the giver of usury to him.
So judgment gonna go follow everybody. No respect to persons. The Lord don't care what type of position you got in the economy, in the society. The Lord gonna bring judgment upon you. If you're not worshiping, if you're not an Israelite, you're not be elect, you're not worshiping. How about you gonna show you to put down?
Yep. The land shall be utterly empty, utterly spoiled, for Yahweh have spoken his word.
And that's, it said, the Lord said it twice, so this is going to happen. This is how America,
Con.
once they get destroyed. You're utterly empty. Anybody, it's not going to be no human population. The only thing that's going to happen in this place is desert creatures. Sushi, y'all, scorpions, snakes.
You see this nigga woman cover her ear up? Oh, man. Play her. Oh, my. The earth mourneth and fadeth away. The world languishes and fadeth away.
Yeah, because right now we're in the beginning of sorrows.
That's why nobody even considers the nigga woman. Look at you. You down bad, you're ugly, you're single, you're miserable.
Tits just hanging.
Your titties is downstairs.
Just hanging.
You know? And you're wicked.
Probably voodoo pieces.
Yeah, a lot of people the voodoo shit, man. You know? And she covered her ear. What, it's a precept that's...
Yeah, it is.
What is that?
I know you're talking about, I don't know how to word it, but I know it's a precept. Shut up with that bounce in the ears.
Yeah. Something along those lines.
Maybe you don't like that.
Right.
Shalom.
Isaiah 24, verse 4. The earth mourneth and fadeth away. The world languishes and fadeth away.
Yeah, the world is languishing, man.
Man.
That's your TikTok max.
This economy, the society, bro. This shit is languishing, bro.
Yeah, it's so languishing. You know, we tired of this shit. We tired of paying rent, you know, paying damn utility bills, you know.
Elder Kazak, he did a video on something along the lines of America is running out of ideas and some shit like that.
Yeah, like all the joy, everything has been done already.
Yeah.
He was saying in the video that that's why no new ideas are being introduced here. Everything is a remake, a sample from music or a remake from a movie or a game or something. He was saying that all the musicians that you like, most of them in the spiritual world, it's true. Michael Jackson, he did.
Michael Jackson was hard.
Prince, Michael Jackson,
Michael Jackson was that man.
Yeah, he was.
Man. And he was a good actor too. That movie, that Oz.
Wiz.
Wiz.
The Wiz.
Wiz.
Yeah.
He was a good actor, man.
Yeah.
He wasn't just a person that could sing. I'm pretty sure he could rap. He could sing, dance, act. Like he really like he was like the father of like, you know how 50 Cent came out, right?
Right.
Rapping, he had the clothing line, and then he had the movie.
Right.
Then he was acting.
Right.
You know? Michael Jackson pioneered shit like that.
Yeah.
I was a singer, dancer, you know, had the world going crazy, then now I'm acting now. You know? A lot of people try to follow that pattern and it didn't work. You know? Like, Tyrese, he did it. He was pretty good with it. Because he was doing the music.
Yeah. Yep.
Then he did the Ice Cube, he did it.
X had a few movies.
Yeah.
Cradle to the Grave.
Yeah, X was bad. Though.
Tupac, he did it.
Yeah.
He was actually good.
Yeah, he was good. Yeah, but
Tupac was about to blow.
Yeah, but those was the pioneer. They ain't gonna get no better than that. We ain't worshiping these niggas and nothing like that. But we just giving you examples how this place is fading away.
Yeah.
You ain't getting no more artists like
and
that.
Nothing like that coming out the gate no more. Am I in your way? Am I in your way? Can you see now? There you go,
Palantir
Maryland.
technology.
Yep, Palantir.
It always stop right there, bro.
It's the garments, bro. Garments spook them out.
It's in there. It's somebody. I seen one at my job. Someone dude trying to steal it. Open it and steal the food inside. He just knocked it over it. And
Yes.
just,
You know,
Did it open? Did it pop open?
Nah, it didn't pop over. It just made like an alert sound.
Oh.
Loud.
I like.
nigga is still
Like-
anything.
But someone came and picked it up and then it went by his bed.
Yeah.
Hey, but this situation right here was spiritual because I was literally saying like, I would like a coffee maker, but the shit was expensive.
Man, that's spiritual.
Man,
Lord heard that prayer, yes.
but that's how it's gonna be, man. You know, it's gonna be when you least expect it, bro.
Yup.
A blessing just whoop, fall right into your lap.
Man.
Because if you would have came an hour, or maybe even 30 minutes, if we would have came like 30 minutes later,
Nothing.
this shit would've been gone.
You're always right on time for everything.
Yeah.
Just things like that boost your faith.
Yeah.
Yup.
You might get a receipt that say 144 out of all numbers.
Yeah.
Say 144. Or the total amount be 144.
Mhm.
14.41 backwards.
You may be pumping gas, and you just, you know, you trying to stop it so it don't go over a certain amount, and you stop it, and it say 144 something. Man,
Give it up, and like you were saying, we've seen everything here already.
Yeah.
What's next? You know what's next? It's out. But everything is burnt out. Everything is the thrill is gone.
played out.
The thrill's gone.
Played out.
That's why if you're trying to make it in this society, how are you trying to make it in this society where everything is expensive? A whole bunch of people, most sexual people all over the fucking place. And no matter how much money you make, you still fucking goddamn nigga.
Yup.
And what's the name should tell you something? Got one stream.
Guys, so now,
Yeah, he quit streaming. That should tell you something.
What happened
He
to him?
quit. I've been going through. I don't really care about that shit. If he quit, because he was like the top streamer.
Yeah, he was.
If he quit that should tell you something. Why is he quit? Is it something that they do? Or are they doing certain rituals, wicked shit?
I'm gonna tell you something. When a lot of them dudes, they end up going to them fashion parties in Milan, Paris,
Yeah.
and I put France and Europe, and I believe that's where the initiation starts.
It is.
You know,
Abramovic.
you know.
They get a Marina Abramovic take you through that soul cooking shit. And yeah, now you in. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta model. You gotta model the Gucci. You gotta model this. And when they give you clothes, don't think they just. Oh, here comes the outfits. Go ahead and go in that room and get dressed. No, you standing right there, ass naked, and they dress you because they want you. They want these clothes that they advertising to fit you the way they
want you
envision
the way
it.
they envision
They
it.
don't
Yup.
want you to just go run in there and you just go fucking taking the damn shirt,
You know?
tucking the shit in and you throw the coat on. You know? So I believe a lot of that, you know, they start introducing you shit, they get to touching you and inviting you to parties and, you know, the food is laced. It's like
Great food.
Yep. They got the Molly or whatever drug they got.
Yeah.
They got the drugs in them fucking foods and they going around with this. Here, here's a drink. Here's a drink. Here's
Yeah.
this. Here's
Yeah.
this. All of a
Puppy
sudden.
party or something.
Yeah.
They're seeing shit they never seen in their life before.
Yep. Yep. And they get to seeing shit, and then they go to the parties. And the parties they go to is an NDA,
Yup. You got to
non-disclosure
sign.
agreement.
Yup.
So you can never say anything.
No.
You can never come out and say anything that happened in these at the parties. You can never say it. You get sued and they take everything you fucking got. That's why they don't say nothing about it. Or if they do, they very vague. Yeah, I don't be doing what they be doing at the parties. I don't do what everybody else do at the parties.
That's all they see. They never.
I leave early.
Yeah.
I be leaving early. I'm.
Yeah, I just seen some shit. I ain't gonna say it on camera.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
they be saying something.
People that you know, they They get to talking in code like that. Like that Corey Holcomb nigga that was arguing with that.
With Alton
Anton.
Daniels, yeah.
I ain't, what'd he say?
I ain't no dick sucker,
I
nigga.
ain't no, he
I ain't
said
no
it
dick
like
sucker.
12 times.
Yeah.
I ain't no, you know, that was probably a code word for something.
Yeah, he was convincing us.
Motherfuckers driving up and down the street recording this, man.
Who was it?
Some white boy. If he went to a white neighborhood recording shit over there, yeah, fucking person. But then they could just roll up and record us over here. Like, what kick do you get out of it? Get out.
Remember the Edomites, they be sodomites too. So they be liking fucking Jacob.
That's disgusting, bro.
Exactly.
All these nice looking women that walk down,
Yeah, we seen plenty of them.
which they ran through, even the fine young ones. But the point is, why don't you record? Record God. Is he recording these bitches out here?
Esau is really obsessed with us. We just be in our own world, bro. We ain't bothering our business. Maybe Esau that be doing shit. Try to provoke us.
Verse 4, Isaiah 24. The earth mourneth and fadeth away. The world languishes and fadeth away. The haughty people of the earth do languish.
Yeah, all the demon problem.
Look up this word, languish.
It means to grow weaker by the day.
Oh man, it says the earth morning. Because the
earth language.
waxes old prematurely.
The earth is languishing, it means it's getting weaker by the day.
Because the law, statutes, and commandments are not being applied now. You know, they don't follow the land Sabbath. They constantly drilling oil from the earth,
Fracking and shit,
which creates a friction, which causes earthquakes.
Those tectonic plates sliding around, yo.
It's like if you don't have oil in your car, it'll shake.
And they pulling the oil out the ground, so that's why it's rumbling down there. With the
And it
tectonic
shakes
plates.
violently. The car, when you do with a car, it shakes violently. It shakes. That was shake.
So that word language goes back to the Hebrew word amal. And just like the bro said, to grow feeble, languish, to be weak. And I'm thinking about these rants these Edomites be coming out saying. You know, they talking about how, yeah, you know, the boomers, they had it better than us.
Yeah.
You know, now we're stuck with all this debt. You know, high food prices, high insurance premiums. Car prices are through the roof. You know, basically they don't have that same Edomite pride that their forefathers had.
Yep.
You know, so the hardy people of the earth, which you would have to say is the so-called white man, which is
Have to.
nationality is Esau.
Yeah,
They languish.
Yep.
But this they keep. Most of our people, we're not able to say those, have those type of conversations. You know, you have some that on the J, some people, but very, very slim. Very slim compared to these Edomites.
Chubby chaser.
Verse 5. The earth also is defiled.
And I'm like,
You know, you have all these different things that these devils do to, you know, extract the resources out of the earth, and it destroys this place. Whether it's the oil, whether it's certain natural resources from Africa, you know, different things in this world that they use for phones and
The
technology.
cobalt. The
cobalt.
cobalt pits. Yeah.
You know, they gotta go to war. They gotta do all these different. Then the trash, they dump the trash. They just
Man, it's put on the
They
barge.
just put all the trash on the ship and dump it out.
Yep.
You know, then of course the air, the water, the food, everything got forever chemicals in it.
Destroy them that destroy the earth.
Yeah. And you can't blame us. You can't say it's the niggas and the nigga woman that's doing it.
Nope.
You cannot say that. You got
That's
plastic.
definitely
all
the
over
corporate
place.
bankers.
Now people are waking up to the point that they fight to eat 3D printed meat.
Man,
Especially that Walmart.
I didn't ask some of that shit. good too. I ain't gonna lie.
I mean, it's fine. You might enjoy it. I think with 3D, I think the Lord will let us know.
Yeah, spirit to be honest.
Yeah.
Look at it. Because we not blocked. When we go grocery shopping, you're not just,
You know,
you picking this shit
you
up
look,
and
you reading labels,
Expiration
homie.
date.
yeah,
You taking
smell
ingredients.
Smell it.
What the fuck is that smell?
That's good over there by the car.
Yeah, like, Eric, like, I think you told me with the Olive Garden, you said meat was fake.
Yep.
Like,
I couldn't even. I couldn't even. That's why I kind of stopped.
Where?
Like, I went to this was like a couple of years ago. You know, I just had to stop going out to eat, bro. And then
Yeah.
I went to Olive Garden, and I'm like, I'm looking at this shit, and I'm seeing the muscle, like the chicken breast
Yeah.
muscle fibers,
Oh,
and it's like damn near like this, like the fringes, the muscle fibers, bro, inside the meat,
oh man, they're figuring out all kinds
bro.
of shit.
Muscle fibers inside the meat looking like this.
They
And I'm
figuring
like,
out all kinds of shit, bro.
Then I went to a Mexican food restaurant. This is like 2 years ago. And bro, I threw up right there. I was eating it. I looked at the chicken, and I threw up right. Bro, I threw up right there, right there.
At the Playboy, huh?
I didn't do all that. You know, I still
Yeah.
paid and all that shit, bro.
But
I didn't do all that. But I'm gonna just make my own shit.
That's it,
Bro,
man.
it get, like I tell bro, it get tedious with the cleaning up and the, you know what I'm saying?
if I do eat out, it'll be at a spot I know.
But, yes, for sure. Yeah.
Like that type of spot.
Uh-huh.
They always hit. And that's the only spot I go get.
Indian food or something.
But that shit's right there.
It says the earth also is defiled under the inhabitants thereof. And of course, we play a role in that, but it's Esau who's in the position of power that's able to change it. Yeah, we go and buy certain things, and it's this shit. And we got this shit in it,
Yeah.
and we throw the shit in the fucking trash can. This styrofoam is what you call non-biodegradable.
Biodegradable.
You
Right.
can't get rid of this shit.
That's it.
Feel me? You cannot get rid of this shit.
Nope.
And this is gonna end up in the ocean somewhere.
Yup. Down the whale's throat.
And the dolphin is throwing the shit in the
Yeah.
air, and then the damn sea lion gonna eat it.
Yup.
You know?
Yeah, I like to see.
Yeah. I kind of like when you stop it too.
They be fleeing from killer whales.
Man,
Killer whales, they
be
them
getting
motherfuckers,
on.
they kill sharks.
They're the king of the jungle. They're king of the jungle of the sea. King of the jungle of the sea, bro.
it says, because they have transgressed the laws, changed the ordinances, broken the everlasting covenant. The wicked. Only the
Yeah.
wicked would do that.
That's it.
Okay? That's how when we read these chapters through the spirit of Bari Halbashim, we don't have to see, say Esau. Okay, it's talking about Esau.
Yeah, nah, you don't have to do that.
We can see the spirit.
The characteristics.
The characteristic.
Yup.
All right? Only a wicked motherfucker do this.
If not he,
Yeah.
who is he? Where and who is he?
Or it
That's-
says the day come in at evening.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna change that. The day is gonna come in at midnight now. Like, wow,
Crazy.
what was wrong with the day changing at
Man.
evening? What's wrong with that?
Yeah.
Well, it's still night.
It's the-
That's stupid.
Nah, but it's supposed to go down sundown.
But it's still night depending on the time of year. Because when it's the spring and summer months, the days are longer,
right.
you know?
Right.
So well essentially it's still the same
Yeah,
thing.
they still change the time.
Yeah.
Our daylight savings.
Yeah.
So really, that's not accurate.
Yeah.
Well, we just go about from the sun.
Yeah, well, what's wrong with just going off with the Most High setup.
And
It's
what?
simple.
And
Very
what the fuck is a leap year? Dude, what's that?
Some shit they created.
That's what
and
I'm saying, bro. What the fuck is
It's
that?
29.53 days. Almost 30. Eight moon cycles.
Yeah. And what the hell is a month with 31 days?
Yeah, Halloween. You know?
Yeah.
And Halloween, October is
Hey, yeah.
October is 10th.
Uh-huh.
So that's awesome.
November the 9th.
Yeah.
Therefore have the curse devoured the earth.
These Edomites.
Man.
No, they are the wicked to the Most High's curse.
They would
Judgment.
they changed dates and times.
And the Lord got these Edomites in power for his own for prophecy, but for us to understand a wicked rulership.
Yeah.
This is a result of the wicked kingdom.
Come.
It's in order for us to be perfect judges, we have to understand both sides, good and bad,
Come.
good and evil.
It says, and they that dwell therein are desolate. People's desolate, people's burnt out. You got people who they can't even retire, man.
Yeah, I heard
Imagine you 75 and it's like, fuck, man. Yeah, I gotta do it. Yeah.
Man, that's great. I be seeing that at Walmart all the time when I go to Walmart. Always an old person working the cashier.
Old Edomite lady with old. And I see her, I'm like, okay, I'm not going to tell. Therefore, the inhabitants of the earth are burned, and few men left.
Yeah, burnt up by the missiles. You know, the few men left, that's the elect.
The new wine mourneth, the vine languish, all the merry-hearted do sigh.
New wine represents, the new philosophy, American way of living. This way is not the way. You work until they keep raising up the age for retirement. You just work, you just here, set up as sheep to the slaughter, basically. You just work here, paying all these bills. You don't have no substance to give to your baby, no inheritance money.
Nope.
And people are you're in debt, student loans, there's debt, child support, car loans, auto loans,
Credit cards.
You're in debt, and that's exactly what they least want you at. So people are realizing this new line, this new way of living, this lifestyle of America is just a piece of shit. Especially for the Israelite people.
Well, there's no more middle class. It's just rich and poor. They gradually did that, bro.
Like we were saying with the TikTok rants, everybody's sighing, man. Everybody is tired of this shit. These people making videos, I'm just trying to escape. Can't escape it. This shit is a trap, bro. This shit is a fucking trap, bro.
One day he was on TikTok, he was like, yeah, I hate my wife. He said he was in his car for like 3 hours. He said he didn't want to go in the house because he hated her. He said he can't leave because he can't afford to rent on his own. And she make more money than him. So I already know that, man. You know how them conversations in the house. Nigga, I make more money than you. If it wasn't for me, you wouldn't have.
Man. Crazy.
So it's hell for Israelites. And even if you do have a good job, it's still gonna be took in prison.
And then just imagine how you gotta be at that job. That corporate, they do videos on that corporate world, like lingo and that corporate world lifestyle and conversations at the car and the break
The
room.
water cooler. Yeah.
You know, that shit. And then being a so-called black man in that, you gotta constantly tuck your tail. You know?
Yup.
You gotta basically you gotta have an Edomite spirit on you. Because if they sense any like black male superiority,
Militancy.
dominance,
Yeah.
they get your ass out of there.
Yup.
Meanwhile, your boss, he walks around like that. You know, he can walk around with the,
You know? Yep.
he can talk that shit, you know.
It's
You
crazy.
gotta be sitting at your desk with the boss. Yes, boss. Come in right now, boss.
That's why
Man.
I think that was right in their face.
Yeah, I couldn't do that corporate shit.
Yeah,
bro.
me neither.
I work outside. I'll be outside, nigga.
Contract.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you probably fight with you.
Yep. Because one thing about an Edomite, they know how to slick dish you. And you'll be like, damn, did this motherfucker just dish
Just
me?
me.
I was like earlier. Remember?
Yeah, and I had to check him.
I don't know.
He came and repented and apologized. And I,
I seen that. That was
Yeah,
good.
you know, that's kind of like some Jake stuff.
Was he talking to you or me?
You talking to you because he was asking you about what that thing you had in your hand.
Yeah,
Yeah, I wasn't.
yeah.
What did he
But he came when I was right here. He was doing crouching.
That was some Jake shit, yeah. That was
I
some
was
Jake
looking at
shit.
the boxes. I wasn't really paying attention.
Little
Yeah, I heard you
guy.
say
He
it.
talking about some little guy.
I heard you say that. I'm like, little time.
You see how big this man is? What's wrong with
That's
you?
an insult.
That's an
what you
insult.
said. That's what you said.
Yeah, I said, can't you see how big this man is? What's wrong with you?
That's something you saw with saying slavery. They call you warriors.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's another way of saying
that's all that is.
Like she didn't know how to respond.
Now what she get my wood.
That's why I was just like,
Nah, see, they don't have the capacity to understand what the fuck they saying to us. You know what I'm saying? They don't see how that shit is offensive.
Not promoting violence. Nothing.
Oh no, but you,
Nah,
but you
man.
do like.
Everybody's entitled to respect, though. You know what I'm
And
saying?
then you close up on us talking like
Talking
that.
like,
And you old.
you know what I'm saying?
Good.
And you would eat them like, well, but still, you can't just talk the way you want to talk, all slip with the tongue like that. Slick with it.
But that shows you if he's an Edomite.
Yeah.
Because like I said, he did come right there and apologize.
Yeah.
But that's how if he's an Edomite, but that's how they do.
Yep.
Shalom.
Shalom.
Yeah,
Call me out there. I was ready.
Yeah, but
Now he know the deal. Amalek know the deal. See? Shalom.
I'll take that Amalekite woman, bro. It's fine, bro.
That little one.
That
Yeah.
one out there, she was probably like 5'8".
Yeah, she tall.
My son need help with my son.
Are you here?
He putting it out there.
He don't be crying. He make like a certain sound.
Yeah,
That's
that's
cool. I'm like, that's
Them babies, you change their diaper, they cry.
You gotta be crying. You gotta be crying.
And we be trying to, we be trying to entertain them. You gotta entertain the baby.
Dude,
You know,
they need that stimuli, bro. They need
that.
that stimuli, bro. They need it.
Yeah, you really got.
You should read them. They got
Yeah, they
books
need
about it, but because every step the child taking it getting bigger and bigger in his brain. See what I'm saying? He needs to stimulate that constantly, bro. Create
I be taking
habits.
them for walks. You know, I be taking them for walks and stuff. When I take them for a walk, we just be cool. But it's like, but like, he changed his pamper, he cried. He changed his clothes, he cried. Clean him, he cried.
He hate it here, bro. He hates it here. I think every child coming out now just hate it here because they know what they're coming into, bro.
But what works, like singing songs, we make
Yeah,
songs and sing
stimuli.
songs.
That's it. The stimulus, stimulate the child.
And I'll be trying to put the technology in his face, but that shit be shutting the babies up. I just
That's
Scroll
it.
this
Oh,
goddamn
they love
phone,
that.
bro.
That's it. Stimuli.
But I'm showing them like construction videos and like shit like that, bro. I'm not just. And then I put
Builds, yeah.
cartoons with martial arts in it.
Look, don't put them on none of the little dumb shit.
No, I'm not. No,
Okay,
Mickey's,
nothing dumb.
Mickey
No,
Mouse. I'm no Mickey
none
Mouse.
of that
no
shit, bro.
fucking. If I do put them on the Muppet Babies, it's the ones I grew up with.
Right, yeah, okay.
Oh,
The
shit.
smart ones and shit, yeah. Because the shit today, they might slip some alphabet shit in there, anything,
no,
bro.
No.
You see they got a lesbian cartoon out there right now and shit on the little TV channels I be watching. Little lesbian something. So I want. It's in the title. I'm like, how you putting this on the kids, man?
It was like that with me. I was glad. Had Samurai Jack,
Yeah, Samurai Jack was cool.
Ed Nettie.
Yeah, see, I be putting on Kung Fu Panda for
Yeah.
him. 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we put some Tom and Jerry on, shit like that. But for the son, like when you have a son, you gotta be overprotected. Like your daughters too, but the son, especially in this world.
Man.
We get back to Isaiah 24 and 8. The mirth of taverns ceases, the noise of them that rejoice in it, the joy of the harp ceases. So the entertainment, you know, the
I'm looking
different.
at your box. It say Crave on the box.
Yeah, see, these bitches think that, bitch. But what it's going into is the entertainment. You know, the shit that made America great is all getting burnt out.
Yup.
You know, the movies, the entertainment, the music. When the last time we went to the movies?
I seen the movie the other day. It was another
At the
movie.
movie theaters?
It was I saw it at the house. But it's a brand new movie. I don't go to movie theaters no more. I got DirecTV. All the movies come directly to my house. Look, there's a movie about vampires out right now. They in the hood. It was filmed in Watts, all right, in the straight projects in Watts and shit. And they got the police department is the vampires, all right, and they killing the
Looking
people,
for blood.
killing all the jakes. But there's this one lady that got power, some kind of magical powers that she brought back from Africa or some shit. She got a magic ring or something. But anyway, the movie was crazy. It was crazy. It was crazy. It was bloody. It was crazy. It was like on that Sinners shit. You know that one
Oh,
that,
yeah,
that
yeah. That movie was
same.
actually
It was the
dope.
same kind of shit.
Now I seen that at the movies.
Yeah, that was a good movie.
But,
They got 15 nominations. So somebody
I
had
like him as an actor, but he's a bitch in real life.
Michael B.
Yeah, he came out and said something about he was making, I guess he was making a lot of money, or is
Uh-huh.
well, a particular time in his career he was making a lot of money.
Uh-huh.
He was like, I was still living with my mom's house.
Yeah.
My mom.
Yeah, he was. Yeah.
You see why that girl probably left him, because you can't be no mama's boy. But like it say in verse 8, the mirth of tabrets ceases, the noise of them that rejoice in it, the joy of the harp ceases. People is also complaining about these cars, man. That they don't make these cars like they used to. The durability, they're not building them with emphasis of longevity. They're not doing that no more. They just putting a whole bunch of bright lights and big TV screens and a lot of computers and automation in these cars.
Stick some obsolescence in there.
Yeah.
You know?
They're saying the average lifespan like 3 years.
See?
I ain't shit.
This for you to go right back up there and go buy some more shit. Imagine. See, that's crazy. The average lifespan, 3 years for a car,
Yeah.
but then your car loan is 10 years. God
Great.
Now, they shall not drink wine with a song. Strong drink shall be bitter to them that drink. And there was a report that came out that said people aren't drinking alcohol like they used to.
Nope. Somebody went out of business. I forgot who it was. When I heard the story, I heard that somebody going. I heard it about them saying this company going out of business. And then they
Because remember, in like the R&B, like the early 2000s, every song that came out was linked with a drink.
Yup.
You know, with a Bacardi.
Yup.
You know, then
A
gin
pina
and
colada
juice.
and shit.
Yeah,
If you
yeah.
like pina colada.
Yeah.
Yup,
Yeah.
everything.
Uh,
You know?
different songs that was pretty much putting money in these major liquor companies.
Yup.
That's not happening anymore.
Nah, they don't even, the advertising don't even go.
Alizé.
Yeah, Alizé, Tanqueray. Foldies, drinking OE.
Yup. They used to do the Mad Dog 2020 and shit like that.
Yeah, that's nasty.
Nasty.
Nasty as hell.
Oh.
Night Train and shit. Are you crazy? Are you insane?
You drink the Mad Dog 2020, bro, you be insane.
Man,
Man,
you are a stereotype.
Yeah.
Mogan David. And that's the name of
Oh,
two
yeah.
Jews, Mogan David. They set us up for the death one on that one.
But it's just going into how just this culture that was once exalted, is no longer what it, you know, it's no longer what it used to be. It's not cracked up to it.
The vintage has failed.
You got Edomites that have retired. You know, they did the whole rob 401k and
Yeah.
all this money. And them motherfuckers, they done left and they migrated to Mexico.
Oh, yeah. The dude that made Avatar, the nigga that made the movie Avatar, just moved to some European country. He got the fuck up out of here. He said this place crazy, it's insane. He called this place insane. He called America insane and left.
Right.
James Cameron, that's his name.
That Avatar movies is dope.
Yeah,
There
there they are.
Yeah, they dope. I like watching movies that just take you the fuck up out of this.
Out of
place.
here, yo.
Get me
Departure.
the fuck
Yo.
Get me the fuck out of here.
That's what I want, a departure. I'll go back in time if I got to, but I just want to get the
Yeah.
fuck out of here.
What you gonna say, Steve?
Now,
The city of confusion is broken down. Every house is shut up that no man may come in.
this place, America, that's a city of confusion. He said it's broken down.
It says it's broken down. Every house is shut up that no man may come in.
Yeah, that's a checkpoint. Military checkpoint. And this place is really gonna be boarded up. You know, you're gonna see a lot of military troops on every street. Very soon. The martial law is declared. And we seeing them setting up. These
Man,
ICE
they setting it up.
This is a prelude of what they really want to do. You know, because the ICE agents is really targeting our people. And who will be the main targets when Esau really comes out? This is like a preliminary round. Hey, but you see that, you wasn't seeing that before. Homeless Jake's shoving up.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So
And
curses now.
migrate.
Yeah, so curses now following our enemies.
Says there's a cry for wine in the streets. All joy is darkened. The birth of the land is gone.
Yeah, because when this place goes down, you know, it's gonna be a lot of people want to demand an answer. A lot of them are not gonna get the answer. They're gonna be looking for the prophets. Remember those guys that was on the street corner that I was preaching? Those Israelites said, I was preaching the gospel. The end.
Especially these Jakes that's getting trampled on by ICE.
Mm-hmm.
Eventually it's gonna come a time where it's like, look, man, because it always happens like that. All these people they know, they see us, they see us, bro. Look at these people, they be looking right over
Yeah,
there,
yup.
they see us, bro.
Yeah.
But as soon as it fully crack off, they're gonna be looking for the information.
Like that Jake family that came earlier. Like people like Jake's like this.
Yeah. They gonna be looking. And they're gonna be answers. You're not going to be able to find the prophets. You're not going to be able to get your questions answered. Because, like we read into earlier in 2 Ezra 9, when there was yet found a place of repentance,
While there was still liberty.
while it was still liberty, they understood it not
And
and
despised it. Come. Yup.
And that what a man soweth is that what he shall reap.
Become. Exactly.
You didn't sold out rebellion. You didn't sold out hating this information. You didn't sold, oh well, fuck that. That ain't the truth. You know. You didn't sold. This ain't the end.
You
You
got
didn't sold. Oh, all white people ain't wicked. Watch when the troops come.
Woo.
Watch when the troops come, and they all white. They gonna say, look, this is far. Go over there. We got this one.
Yup. That's crazy. That's coming.
Yeah, Jacob's gonna
That's
bow
cool.
down to Esau.
Yep.
And Edomites, they could be talking big shit too.
Oh hell yeah.
You know what they doing now? They are IDing and pulling guns on the police. ICE pulling guns on the police. African American police.
Now I seen the video. I don't know if it's AI because the bro said question the video,
Yes.
and it was looked like a Baltimore cop, and he was, as Esau say, he was chewing the ICE agents out.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's corporate lingo.
Yeah, that's what he
they
was
say.
doing. That's what he was doing.
The boss came in, we chewed everybody out. You gotta learn that type of lingo when you got the corporate.
Yeah.
But he was chewing them out and saying how, don't y'all not finna be over here doing this and that. And the ICE agents, they just
Yup. I seen that video. Yeah.
Yeah,
Y'all
that
don't
was that
mind.
immunity, boy.
Yup. Yup.
You said what, bro?
Yeah, I seen that video time when you put in the chat.
Yeah.
Yeah. It did kind of look like AI.
Yeah. When it looked too like definition, the
Yeah.
quality, the
Yeah.
colors is deep.
And they're not really doing these real outrageous movements and shit. Where
Yeah,
they just
they
like
kinda
still,
just still,
still
yeah.
like that look AI to me.
And the voice, what I look for in the video is natural, like
Yeah, inflections,
little
imperfections,
stuff, yeah.
imperfections.
They stutter a little
They-
bit, because these encounters are supposed to be random encounters. Like
Right.
like this woman, it's
Yeah.
like we had to like gather our thoughts and
Yup.
listen and what,
Yeah.
and like, are you thinking like this? Sin? You talking about you love what we doing? What are we doing?
What are we doing?
No, you're talking about the 12 tribes and stuff.
I'm at a point when they talk, I just don't believe nothing they say. It's not sincere.
Yeah.
You be reminding them that we making a movie. Yo,
It's just something. It's just
we
something
making
to say.
our film
Yeah,
right now. You can
recording.
just, we got more important shit to do, yo.
You said you saying you have to come over.
Yeah, I don't believe nothing they say.
It says, when thus it shall be, no, it's like, and the city is left desolation. It's like 11. There's a crying for wine in the street, all joy is darkened, the mirth of the land is gone. And the city is left desolation, and the gate is smitten with destruction. And that's where the problems is going to be happening, majority in these cities, you know?
Yep.
So right now it's in Minneapolis,
Damn it.
it's exhausted.
Exhausted.
Next is going to be Sacramento, LA, Vegas, Dallas. It's going to be these prominent cities called Babylon the Great. That's where the focus is going to be.
Yep.
Now they talking about this. Now all of a sudden they talking about the winter storm.
Yeah, that's affecting the 40 states.
All this
Like, what
ice,
y'all doing?
all this ice. Now all of a sudden it's a winter storm.
Oh, yeah.
Well, you know how he so
Got
do.
the
He
ice
think
ages, then it's a winter storm. Like, what are you
he
trying to tell us?
he think we stupid. He just did some shit like that to us. Had us worried about one thing, and then all of a sudden some other shit came out. I forgot what it was, but he do it all the time. He just the heart of the king is in the
So
hand.
what happened with the homeless in these states that's like this cold and shit? Where's the homeless? Like, where they at?
He's still never
Yeah.
I think they're gonna start packing them up though. Get them little camps ready, because them people still spending money on them fucking spots to put people up, to incarcerate people,
Man.
to shell people, put them away. They getting that together. I know that much.
part of them using them as test subjects. They
Yeah,
made,
let's put this in.
cause they made a movie about that. I never seen it, but I seen clips of it. Ice-T. He was a homeless man, and they offered him.
Oh, that movie was the shit. Surviving the Game. I just seen it the other day. Yeah, it was dope. I love that movie, man. Because it was early Ice-T, you know, before he could act real good. But he made that movie.
This is somebody that man. This one in his bench? Yeah, that's he really, you know, he ain't got no hands. He ain't with the hand-to-hand combat. But best believe he know how to quick draw that sword.
Oh yeah. Hey, how you doing, sirs? We're just making a quick film, real quick, almost done. Yeah, real quick. You're not gonna be in your head too long, much longer.
I need to walk out though.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh, I'm sorry. Hey, you guys put all this stuff out, huh?
You guys can take it, but don't block my store.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry. We thought it was closed. I'm so sorry. Here, let me help.
Thanks for the gift.
What else you got? Dump it right down there. There we go. We straight. Yeah, we straight.
Okay.
But you see how they talk when they
I was
they
just
never-
thinking
they
that.
don't never
Yeah,
talk
yeah.
about
I was just thinking that.
Hey, you know, respect.
Yeah.
Because we've been running on this spot for a minute
Yeah.
without being bothered. It's cool.
You said don't get it dirty like
Look at what they're.
The bar said, "What else you got up in there, man?"
Hey,
Let's go right here.
thank you, sir. Tons of shit.
But you see how the heathen come,
Yeah.
you know. But Jake want to be cool with them.
They could be saved.
Yeah. No.
They
Saved
could be
for what?
saved, bro.
Saved for what?
All right, this is out. We good. We still on?
Yeah. We got like 30 minutes. Let me see. Oh, we got like 20 minutes.
yeah, they don't got no respect for that.
Nah.
But it's cool, you know. You gave us some gifts.
Yep.
Yeah.
It is.
I'm actually looking up to see what the price talking about.
These heathens don't respect you, Jake.
That's it, man. Look, it go all the way back to the videos, the movies. I'm watching the movie. The cop is a black dude. The broad out there yelling, screaming at it, and she can't control this. He can't control this broad, white broad. So why you don't have respect for this man? You see what I'm saying? Another white dude walking in, holler at her, and she shut right the fuck up. But the cop with the actual authority and the badge and the gun, ain't getting no respect for this. How the fuck they sell that dynamic to us all the time? And that's not just one movie. Every movie I see, they fucking disrespect the black cop. He ain't got no authority. Remember back in the days, you couldn't arrest nobody if you was a cop. That kind of shit they teach in the TV shows.
But hey, remember that vision Balaam had
Oh yeah.
about Israel.
Yeah.
Said Israel shall do gladly. I mean, we gonna conquer the hell out of some of
Man.
these things. you gonna know, like Pastor Hart said, you gonna know a difference between the heathen and Israel.
Yup.
You know, have that glow about us. Because these heathens, they want to be like us right now,
Right now.
in our lowest state. So how much more when we got the power to go with us, man? Yeah, I didn't even think no one was in this building.
I know, right? He probably live up in there. That's his apartment.
But shit, hey, the curses fall on his heathen because why he got all this shit up?
Oh yeah, this is it. What do you say? Deuteronomy 30:7, right? Going right now.
Yeah, I get that one.
They store and they what is it? Their basket in their store. A curse shall be their basket in their store.
Yeah.
That's what
They
they
know
going
they're
through.
gonna take it out on niggas. On us.
Yeah.
They betray us. We're not niggas. That's how they look at us. This Deuteronomy 30:7. And Yahweh thy God will put all these curses upon thy enemies and on them that hate thee was persecute thee. Seeing that slowly but surely with gradualism the Lord's doing it.
Yeah.
They got businesses are shutting down. And a lot of these businesses are shutting down because they have wicked business practices, man. They raise up the prices.
Hey.
Sorry.
No,
Am I in your way?
no, not bothering.
You got-
Look around, see.
Thank you.
They raised up prices in the stores,
You know those all right.
especially Moab and Ammon.
Like if you got electric, a lot of electric.
Remember that one time we
Oh,
was with South Food for us and that Ammon was
Yeah.
stopping for all that soda?
Kind of. I got
They
some
do that.
cool things.
And then go to the
You
store.
did? You got stuff from here?
Yeah, like yesterday.
Sell that soda.
Oh, they've been
One soda
crash.
for like
I mean,
$3.
Yeah,
Oh, yep.
they're like closing.
they closing out. They had stuff out here yesterday.
And today I got some stuff too.
Yeah, we got some stuff too.
Yeah, there was like these ninja things.
Yeah.
There was like maybe 20 of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You lucked out.
Yeah, what is that? There was another
empty.
thing of like drones they had.
Damn. This is a nice box. That's what it is.
I was looking at the boxes mostly
Yeah, the
at
box.
first. There's a bunch of hand sanitizer.
Hand sanitizer.
I mean, I'm just like,
Yeah, a lot of people have came and
Oh yeah,
we've been out here like
since
3 hours.
we've been here. They've been tearing the place up. There was a lot more stuff this morning.
yeah, it's amazing how people like.
People get that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that. Yeah.
Have a good night.
All right, you
Be
too.
safe.
So it looks like it's like 249.
249. Shit, we came up.
Yeah, I can't.
Came
And this
up.
is a froth. To frothy.
And it's two, so it was meant for y'all.
Yeah, it's 500.
Man, Most High looked out.
Yeah.
At the
That's
can
why.
spot.
That's why you know what it says. The gift destroy the heart. You
Yeah.
came out talk this little shit. We just suffered it. He gave us gifts.
Yeah.
Yeah, but normally we kind of be like right here anyway. Right here.
Yeah, right up at the front, yeah.
But we've been coming over here for what? Let me see.
2-3 months. 3 months. I
me
think this is
see.
our third, fourth time here. I mean, my fourth
Yeah,
time here.
okay.
Because I remember
Probably like us.
first couple of times I bought pizza. I remember that first time I bought pizza. Couple of times I bought pizza. That's 2. And I've been there a couple times after that.
It's probably like our 7th time.
All right, continue on. Yeah, damn, coffee bar. But it is like 8 years old. But it's brand new. It's brand new.
So it's 8 years old. We still might, well, yeah. Shit, all it needs is a filter, right?
I think because it says a non-pod. It's a non-pod, so we could just get the coffee, actual coffee.
Coffee, yeah.
beans.
Yeah, stick it in there.
Yeah. And the coffee beans is cheap.
Oh, yeah, we get them all the time.
The coffee be already like
Grinded.
blended. Yeah,
Grinded. Grinded.
put it in that little stream.
People was getting shit that we didn't even see. What was in that box?
Man,
It was probably hand sanitizer.
he got tons of shit in there.
Yeah.
He still got tons of shit. What else you got?
On the ground of coffee, they'll have that. I used to make them out on my old job. They used to have this little. They had the grounded coffee, but it was like a little white thing. It's like to separate the ground coffee from the water.
Right.
When the hot water comes down.
Yeah, the
okay.
filter.
The filter.
Yeah.
That's that. White thing.
That's what that need, the filter.
Yeah, the filter. The
Yeah.
white thing.
We gonna for sure see what it do.
I want to see if it make that cappuccino. So I mean that
Yeah, I like
call
that. Yeah, I like cappuccino.
They get that cappuccino going.
because you can make a little. We gonna see what it do, man. We gonna see what it do. This is the one yours ain't open yet.
Okay.
That's yours. I opened it. It didn't come like that. I didn't want to take it and it's empty with bricks in it. All right. Yeah, we got like 15 more minutes, so we can just finish up. Back in Isaiah 24 and 13, when thus shall it be in the midst of the land among the people, there shall be a shaking of the olive tree, and as a gleaming grapes when the vintage is done. Now the vintage is the prophecy,
Yep.
and the shaking of the tree is the Lord bringing that trouble here, man.
Yep.
It's going to be like a shaking of the tree.
Yep.
Shaking that tree, leaves and shit gets to falling and
Yep.
dropping.
Yep.
And that's the trouble that the Lord's
Them
going to bring
figs
here.
gonna be falling off of there. Yep.
You know? And Jake is synonymous with, Israel synonymous with the olive tree.
Olive tree. Yep.
So it's basically Jacob's trouble.
Yep.
Shake Jacob.
Man, yeah. And that's what's needed. That's what's needed, man.
Much needed.
Every time you see this tough side, remind me of the apartment.
I've seen on the internet that this is for gay guys. It's for women and gay guys.
Oh yeah.
But I don't know. I think the other Barack
Oh yeah. Camouflage.
it ain't on point.
Yeah.
It says, they shall lift up their voice, they shall sing for the majesty of Yahweh. And that's us now.
That's the elect. Like, praising Yahweh by Shimon Shah through the gospel.
Yep. Sign of crime.
Praising them when they get saved. Because when we see Lord Willing Party elect, when we see people getting judged, man, we're gonna be thankful. Man, I'm glad the Lord put the Spirit upon me to repent, believe, and we're gonna be rejoicing. Since thou shalt be married, have abundance.
Yep. And these other people ain't gonna have nothing, bro.
We're gonna be starving.
Yep.
They don't even consider. They don't even consider that there's something else besides what's going on here.
Yeah, see, people just see what's going on around everywhere in the world. Venezuela, the Middle East,
Yeah.
Europe, all this uproar is going on around the world. And people think that, nah, not over here. This America.
You know?
Stuff like that doesn't happen here in America.
That used to be my first arguments when I first got into the truth.
Yeah.
Oh, nah, we got too much money over here. We talking about New York? New York? I used to hear people in New York like, nah, it can't happen here.
Yeah, that's that pride.
What is this?
They say they even said that about Rome. They said Rome would never fall.
Right. Same shit.
America is the reincarnation of Roman Empire. So America will eventually fall too.
Oh, this is the drone.
Drone?
What?
Yeah. Power supply unit and core USB cable torque key podium. Maybe this is the drone.
All this is in this box. This is wheelbase.
People love free shit, but the truth is free.
What does that mean?
Just like
Wheelbase DDI. It's got like a
how people coming up over here, getting all into this free shit. That's how they supposed to be with the truth, bro. What?
Yep. Digging in, right? What else y'all got? Let me hear. Let me hear what else
y'all got to tell
Bring
me?
something out.
It's supposed to be like happen like a
Yep.
Yep.
Like a fervency.
Yeah, fervency, yeah.
That's how you know this world is fucking corrupt, man. Because that's what they
Hey,
supposed
but they
to
gonna
do.
be like that when all hell.
Yeah. Yeah.
The Lord said they shall seek me
And not find me, yeah.
Early too.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's crazy how the temps just change up
Man.
fast, bro. It says, they shall lift up their voice, they shall sing for the majesty of Yahweh, they shall cry aloud from the sea. Oh, that's what John saw. Apostle
Ozone
John.
layer,
Yeah.
cherries, seeing the ozone layer, the fire, that's on there. Yeah, they gonna see. The elect gonna see the destruction.
Yeah.
Because it says in Psalms 91, only with our eyes shall
We
shall
see,
see
yup.
the reward of the wicked. So,
Yup.
the elect, they gonna see the destruction. They gonna praise, they gonna fear and praise Yahweh Hashem.
And Lord willing, we them, bro, we gonna rejoice, bro.
Kidding, man.
Man, the Lord finally came through.
Yeah.
You know, we in the chariot, man. We gonna be speaking. We gonna be in new bodies. Looking at these bodies, bro.
Man.
You know how you watch some of them videos, some of them movies, and you know the character, they get the power, they looking at their hands, and
Oh yeah, right.
you know, I can feel it.
Yeah, I can feel it. Yeah.
Power,
Surging through my
Feel it.
veins.
bro. We gonna be up there looking at us, like touching, like damn, no more sickness, no more curse. You
Because it's
know,
gonna be such a surreal moment. Like,
Yeah.
dang, it's really happened.
yeah.
And to know that the Lord finally came through, and because you know the scriptures speak about heart deferred maketh the heart sick. So all the
Right,
times we
yeah.
gotta wait,
Yeah.
and we finally see it, man,
Yeah.
that's gonna be
Like you waiting for a paycheck and it's like,
Yeah.
fuck. It was supposed to be direct deposit on
Deposit.
Wednesday. It didn't come. You think, okay, maybe Thursday. It didn't come Thursday, it didn't come Friday, but then Monday morning, you like, woo-wee.
you eat them struggle meals,
Man, yeah.
noodles, or
Uh-huh.
you know.
Man. All right. It says, wherefore glory ye Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai in the fires.
I like how that like goes like
Yeah.
goes into it. It says he gonna so the elect gonna see the judgment of the wicked
Yeah.
from the chariots,
Mhm.
those on there,
Mm.
and then it says glorify the Lord in the fires. So,
Man,
man,
that's the second death. The fire is associated with the second death.
Yep.
And Lord willing, we the elect, we're gonna be rejoicing when this place up in smoke. Because that's when we gonna truly live, man. Because we ain't living here.
We ain't living here.
We ain't
Can't
living
celebrate
here.
another birthday here. These people
Man.
celebrating their birthday every year. Fuck you let them celebrate another year in slavery, motherfucker, you stupid ass.
you only burn. You only got one birthday.
You know,
Yeah, that's it.
the day of your birth.
That's it.
Crazy. They celebrate birthdays.
It says,
holidays.
even the name of Yahweh, power of Israel, in the isles of the sea, from the uttermost part of the earth, have we heard songs. And that's us, bro. These videos, these are like songs to the Most High. You know?
They sing up to them a new song.
Yep.
Revelation.
Singing, you know, pushing prophecy. But these people ain't dancing to it.
Yeah, they're not. Their spirit don't resonate with
They'll resonate.
Because when you hear a song you like, especially an old song, like a song you haven't heard in years, you forgot about it. Damn, I remember that song. You start like dancing and stuff.
Yep.
You bob your head, you know.
Yep.
That's how this truth is to the elect, but it's not. It's not like that for non-elect.
Yeah.
It says they Jeremiah 6 that they have no delight in it. The word of the Lord is unto their reproach. They have no delight in it.
It says, from the uttermost part. What's the uttermost part? It's here, America.
Earth, yeah.
This is the place where Yahweh Shai said we will also receive power, or will be a part of the elect. Of the earth have we heard songs, even the glory to the righteous. But I said, my leanness, woe unto me. The treacherous dealer have dwelt treacherously. We see them. We see these. And this is the beginning of sorrow. We in Jacob's trouble, but we in the beginning sorrows part. You know, and we seeing how the treacherous do. Esau killing his own. Oh,
Just to make an example.
so imagine when he see a Jake.
See what I do to my own? He does wicked to himself. So who can he be good? You see what I'm doing? Yeah, that's how they are, man. That's how they show you.
Damn, these Edomites.
That's why they're
They hitting in cells.
They
And-
read the Donald Trump, the cool Lord.
Yeah. And you know what I'm seeing through the spirit? You know how the script in the scriptures it speaks about how the Lord is going to start at his house first. You feel me? With the judgment.
Yeah, with the judgment.
So I'm seeing Esau doing that with his program.
Balance, yeah.
He starting with his house first.
Yep.
So he can't really come off as, you know, which we ain't gonna be deceived, but he can't really come to the world. He can't really come off as being super racist.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
it's like, oh, it started off. We put down a male and a female of our own first.
Yep.
So we standing for our policies.
Yeah, but our policy.
No, but we see
Our
see through that.
Our enterprise. That's
Yeah.
what they standing on.
But those are just sacrifices.
Yep.
That's all that was.
That's all they are. Sacrifices.
Yeah.
It was them for Esau.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's nothing.
Sacrifice.
Yeah.
Yep.
Wicked sacrifice.
Damn, but yeah, so if Esau coming like that for his own, bro. Oh, and they say in Revelation 6, it was given unto him a great sword, and that they shall kill one another.
Yeah. Yeah.
Man,
Prophecy's undefeated.
y'all the
Prophecy's
Edomites. Y'all the
undefeated.
Edomites. Y'all the
Y'all
Edomites.
the Edomites. That's just right there. That's it.
That's a lesson right there. Y'all the Edomites.
Hey, y'all the Edomites. Yup. If not, where and who is he? You know what I'm saying? That's it. Y'all the Edomites.
Yeah, the treacherous dealers have dealt very treacherously. Fear and the pit and the snare are upon thee, O inhabitants of the earth. 2/3 of the nation. And we're going to see the Lord, really confound Esau, man. Because it makes sense. You know, like, damn, Esau, like, who can make war with the beast?
You know?
You know? So it makes sense. But we know Yahushua is saying, Isaiah 63, who is this that coming from Edom with dyed garments from Basra?
Yeah. He can make war. With you.
Like, he made war with the Edomites, and he
yeah.
came, and he was leaving them. He came back from the slaughter.
Leaving them bloody.
You feel me? Yahushua.
Man.
He came back from Edom.
Yup.
Meanwhile, the nations are saying, who can make war with the beast? Man, that's
crazy.
Man, y'all about to know start come quick, man. Come fast, bro.
I was eating. Y'all, the scripture says, vengeance burneth in my heart.
Man, yeah. Man, Yahushua, he gonna do this thing so fast.
Man.
He fast, bro. Confound this shit, bro.
Man, Yahushua can't wait.
Man, I'm
He
like,
can't-
man.
He can't wait to
Yeah,
come back.
yeah. And say he neither lifted up his hand, nor held sword,
Yup.
nor any instrument of war.
War, no.
All I seen was
It's a
that he
breath.
cast out of his mouth
Right.
dust and sparks
smelled
and
like-
tempest,
yeah.
and it fell on the head on Esau.
Man.
Man,
It's a scripture that Solomon says, jealous shall be on the hairy scalp of the wicked. Something like that.
he's gonna fall on. And it shall come to pass that he who fleeth from the noise of the fear shall fall into the pit, and he that cometh out of the midst of the pit shall be taken in the snare. For the windows from on high are open, and the foundations of the earth do quake. There ain't no escaping these missiles, man. There's no escaping.
No, ain't no escape.
Because the pit could be like a bunker on earth or something.
Yeah. Little hideaway.
Yeah. Now the elites, they will survive the nuclear destruction.
Yeah.
because they got to be the first slaves in the kingdom.
Somebody got to do the work.
Yeah. Because it says in Revelation 6 that they not even going to repent for what they did.
No, hell no.
All the judgment going out, you seeing the
see it.
angels. You still not going to repent?
They're gonna be kicking, scratching, and biting all the
Esau,
way into the
wickedness.
pits, bro. All the way into stuffing them into the pits. They
No,
gonna be
that's no accountability to his finest right there.
And that's how much pride they got on them.
Yeah.
Well, the Most High created them for the day of evil, man. You gotta think about that for a second.
Yeah.
Okay? He created them for that. One unto honor and one unto dishonor.
You go.
Sorry.
I'm saying, bros, give him the praises. The chariots here. Oh, well, the chariots.
Man.
All right, you want to go for it?
Well, Willa Aqua is edified in another camp with GMS in LA. Sherman Oaks. Well, Willa Aqua is edified to continue to push Aqua around this army. That is all praise to the Lord too.
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakapadash.
Double honors to the apostle of the great millstone.